Well, thanks for choosing Joy News. We are independent, fearless, and credible. I am Hannah Odame with the details. In our first story, Parliament's Select Committee on Information and Communication says it is stepping in to resolve the DsTV subscription issue. According to the committee chair, Bandim Abednego, the matter requires urgent parliamentary oversight. He adds, although a working group was earlier set up to address the issue, it is yet to deliver an lasting solution.
I thought that with the establishment of the committee that came out with the recommendations that the minister briefed us on was enough to rest the issue, but it appears that the issue is not dying off, and I think that the committee will now have to step in. I'm going to instruct the clerk of the committee to write to the ministry and DsTV so they can come and state their position. I think the National Communications Authority has to come here because it has to do with their regulatory activities here.
Meanwhile, the ranking member on the committee, Matthew Nyandam, is asking the communications minister to apologize to Ghanaians, accusing him of incompetence and failing to secure the promised relief for DsTV users.
Ghanaians never told Sam George that they needed enhanced package. They never said they wanted so many channels to watch. They told Sam George that they were paying a lot of money and DsTV was charging us. Sam George said the dollar was performing weaker, the CD was appreciating. So it was one of the reasons he was calling them to reduce their prices. So today, if he's talking about increasing the number of channels that you are supposed to watch, how many channels do you watch a day? Who told you the people are interested in other bouquets? They are interested in the money they are paying. That's what they are talking about.
Moving on, the Parliamentary Select Committee on Energy has expressed grave concern about the impact of illegal mining on the energy sector as heavy installations are threatened by the activities of the illegal miners. Deputy Ranking Member Collins Adomakomensa revealed some of their installations of the Ghana Great Company and the Bui Power Authority have been affected by these activities.
When we were engaging the other participants, two things came up. One has to do with Galamsey, and it is having a heavy toll on the energy sector also. It's not just about water. Gridco complain about Galamsey, their pylons. People are digging where they have a lot of their pylons. Yesterday we were at Bui, and the Bui water situation is deteriorating because of the Galamsey situation.
Well, he cautioned the illegal miners to desist from encroaching on such installations and further urged the media to intensify education on the impact posed by the illegal miners.
The other one is VRA's gas plants at Tema, where they've seen encroachers building on the major pipelines coming from all the way from Nigeria into Ghana. That is a major national security concern, and we want to appeal to the media to help us propagate this particular issue, that Ghanaians should understand that there are certain areas that they must not necessarily encroach.
You heard there. Well, let's move on. At the Public Accounts Committee, a Deputy HR Officer at the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, Ibrahim Muniri, was asked to refund unearned salaries totaling nearly 3,000 cedis in the next 90 days. The amount was validated and paid to an employee who had been absent from duty since March 2024. The committee also instructed the auditors to track the repayment to ensure full recovery.
Is the HR, and I've delegated one of my deputies to do the validation, please.
This gentleman didn't show up. In March of 2024, he didn't show up. It was validated. The supervisor wrote a query 5th April 2024. And then you paid him for April. Then you paid him for May and June and July. Madam, we'll make it simple. Whoever validated this person needs to pay this amount, 31,847.
Now, the Ghana Meteo Agency has warned that its ability to deliver accurate weather forecasts has been compromised due to updated equipment. Director General in charge of General Services, Vivian Ablak-Halley, says the agency is forced to operate with outmoded equipment, limiting the credibility of their work. She made the remarks during a visit to them by the Parliament Select Committee on Information and Communications.
Have areas within Ghana Meteo, such as the climate climatology, maritime, agro, and the likes. This represents the heart of Ghana Meteo. So without the heart of Ghana Meteo, there would not be Ghana Meteo. So basically, the technical aspect of Ghana Meteo is to deliver and forecast weather services for the public. In order to get these weather services for the public, we have basic networks within the regions and within the districts. They raise this data and bring it to the head office, which is then processed, and then the CAFO unit then processes the data and then forecasts this to the public. This is what we get through our media stations, such as the TV stations and the radio stations. We raise majority of our budgets, but the Ministry of Finance caps this budget. So they give us 66% of the 100%. And so even at the 66%, it is also capped, further capped again.
Chairman of the committee pledged to fast-track measures that will strengthen GMET's mandate and also ensure sustainable financing for its operations.
Even though Section 12 of the Act instructs some of our sectors or some of our stakeholders to pay some services or some fee.
They need to. Their constraint is the lack of equipment that they don't have. So I can see staff who are eager and willing and ready to work, but they are frustrated because they don't have the requisite equipment to work with. That is the problem. So we will be engaging the Minister for Communications, which the agency falls under, to consider us increasing their budgetary allocation.
Now, the Chief Executive of the Ghana Railway Development Authority, Dr. Frederick Apo, has dismissed reports that the Tema Mpakadan train stalled for nearly an hour at Afenya. He explained the train only stopped briefly after a passenger mistakenly pulled the emergency brake handle, which is directly linked to the emergency door. According to Dr. Apo, the train completed all scheduled trips without any incidents and called for the false report to be withdrawn.
This so-called reportage is utterly false, baseless, and deliberately misleading. The facts are clear. A passenger, an old lady on board the train, pulled the emergency brake handle in her excitement to join Ketiki or a train for the first time. In this case, the passenger had no knowledge of the proper use of the safety handle. The system immediately functioned as designed. The train stopped safely and operations continue.
Before we go, Tesla boss Elon Musk has become the first person ever to achieve a net worth of more than $500 billion as the value of the electric car company and his other businesses have risen this year. The tech magnate's worth briefly reached $500.1 billion on Wednesday afternoon, New York time, before dipping slightly to just over $499 billion later in the day. Alongside Tesla, validations of his other ventures, including the artificial intelligence setup XAI and rocket company SpaceX, have also reportedly climbed in recent months. The milestone further cements Musk's status as the world's richest person, well ahead of rivals in the global tech sector. And on that note, we end the bulletin with me, Hannah Odame. Find all these stories and more on myjoyonline.com. Have a great morning.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Go me. Now what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same right. It be the fuel where I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind self be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
Go, the go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
See, your rich auntie gets more from Absa. Your childhood friend gets more from Absa. Your favorite uncle gets more from Absa. Your roommates cry gets more from Absa. Digital solutions get more from Absa. Rewards be bring get more from Absa. 5-star treatment get more from Absa. Preferential rate get more from Absa. Easy banking get no on the Absa. Instant loans get no on the Absa. Bank papa party get no on the Absa. FTK account get more from Absa. Yes, join thousands of Absa customers enjoying priority treatment, preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital solutions to help you write the next big chapter of your story. Sign up for an Absa account today and get more. Your story matters. Absa.
Are you clapping? Are you giving God the glory? Hallelujah! Every day you wake up shouting, my business is not moving. Customers are not coming. But look, my brother, my sister, who are you deceiving? Have you smiled today? Do you have the confidence to smile? Your face alone is chasing people away. Yeah! We all know that the problem is not a spiritual problem. The problem is a dental problem. She was saying, use Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste to remove yellow. Somebody shout amen.
Craft your smile with Pepsodent charcoal. It removes stains and whitens teeth. This advert is FDA approved.
After a long flight, Safari Homes gives you the peace to unwind. A short drive from the airport, convenient for all. For nature lovers, Safari Valley Resort is a hidden gem, surrounded by lush greenery and luxury amenities. A place where you can truly escape. Now for water adventure, Aqua Safari Resort has it all. Jet skis, canoe rides, kayaking, and a visit to the estuary. And for more excitement, Safari Eco Park is a perfect place to get closer to some amazing animals.
Visit Safari World in Ghana, together bringing you closer to nature.
Change starts with clean hands. Our hands are busy every day, cooking jollof in the kitchen, buying wache at the market, helping children at school, or enjoying TZ with friends. But germs can make us sick. That's why we must wash our hands with soap and running water at the right times. Before you eat, wash your hands. Before you cook, wash your hands. After the toilet, wash your hands. Before and after changing your sanitary pads, wash your hands. After cleaning baby, wash your hands. After cough or sneeze, wash your hands. Clean hands wash away germs that can cause diarrhea, flu and other infections, and they are essential for menstrual hygiene management. Remember, change starts with clean hands.
This message is brought to you by the SHARE Project and made possible with the generous support of Global Affairs Canada.
Ama, big news! Star Oil is now the largest oil marketing company in Ghana.
Wow, that's huge!
Yes, so the largest distributor of petroleum products in Ghana. Ever since I switched to Star Oil, my car runs smoother. The fuel lasts longer, no strange engine sound, just clean, powerful performance.
Oh, same here. I used to refill every 3 days until I switched to Star Oil. Now, my fuel lasts way longer. I don't know what magic is inside, but my car loves it.
Exactly. It's not magical. From Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Star Oil day everywhere with 240 filling stations and counting. That's why more Ghanaians are choosing Star Oil.
Hey, my tank is almost empty. I am heading to Star Oil right now before the queue starts.
I'm right behind you, Ama.
We set out with a mission to serve better and lead boldly. We're proud to say we are Ghana's #1 oil marketing company. To our loyal Star savers across the country, thank you for believing in us. Star Oil, quality and affordable fuels for all.
Activa Insurance, they are the Fufraba, the Activa Smart Covers. 3 innovative packages designed to give you better protection. The Lady Drive package offers free towing and covers all accidental injuries, including domestic accidents and more. The Enhanced Third Party covers your car against minor accidents such as dents, scratches, damage to side mirrors and windscreen. And the Personal Accident Plus cover goes beyond accidental injury or death to include funeral expenses or home improvement support in the event of permanent disability. Call Activa Insurance on toll-free number 0800 0800 377 477 or WhatsApp on 025 737 0377. Active Insurance. Our clients, our passion.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. The 6 a.m. news brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters, and Valex Lee's affordable document management solution, which means we can bring you the Joy Business Report, brought to us by Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature, and Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank. Setru.
Hey.
Yeah,
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm okay. Could be better, but it's always good being here on the Super Morning Show. It's a Thursday morning, the second day of October,
and it's been raining.
Yeah, it's raining. It rained heavily. Yesterday when I was going home, and I was running a bit late, so I couldn't pick my son from school. Then I called. At every instant, I'll call to see whether they've gotten home because it was raining heavily. You just want to be sure that they're home. But again, I mean, driving to work this morning, it's raining, and already you can see certain areas beginning to flood. You ask.
It just has to rain for a few minutes, and
what
then
at all is our problem?
Videos and pictures of floods everywhere.
And it's not like we don't know why these areas flood. We know.
And we don't prepare for them.
We know. But in a country where everything is reduced to partisanship, how do you develop? How do you develop in a country that everything is reduced to partisanship? Because today, say, oh, okay, I'm going to demolish these areas, these houses on waterways. And then it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But of course, this morning, it's important we talk about this whole DsTV saga.
The back and forth, I mean, and it's become a big national issue.
Well, first, we had the press conference from the minister that says this is it, and how he told people they had comprehension problems. Then DsTV comes to say, hold on a minute, you cannot downgrade. Then DsTV comes back again and says, okay, ignore the previous statement that we released. You can actually downgrade. So yesterday I placed a few calls to persons within DsTV, and I'll share a few things with you here on the Super Morning Show. But of course, as always, we do this with you. We want to know what your thoughts are. And to get on to X, use the hashtag JoySMS, and then on WhatsApp 055-1111-997. But of course, this morning also, it's important we talk about inflation.
Yeah.
9.4%.
Single digit after how many years? Since
4
2021.
4 years. We now have achieved a single digit inflation. But what does that mean? What are the drivers? What should we do by way of policy? Mind you, things are increasing on the average, but at a reduced rate compared to last year. So compared to last year, same month, September, the rate of increase is 9%. But if you look at the fact that August last year compared to August this year, the rate of increase was 11%, 11.5%, then you can see that reduction
of about 2%.
Yes, in the rate of increase. What are the drivers? And that's a conversation we'll be having here on the Super Morning Show. So, we're going to have a conversation that one in the interest of Mother Ghana. As always, we do this with you. So let's get interactive.
Yeah.
Winston, Amoah, which means we can bring you the Joy Business Report now.
So I guess this morning we trumpet our single-digit inflation. Is it worth celebrating?
That is worth celebrating. So why not?
We'll probably hold a kinky party, man.
Wait, which one?
Trumpets! Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, Ghana locked in negotiations with U.S. government over 15% tariff hike and renewal of Africa Growth and Opportunities Act, AGOA. Also coming up, IC Research forecasts recent 1.14% hike in electricity tariff will not affect inflation in the last quarter of the year. Plus, government statistician calls for urgent attention to address post-harvest losses and increase investment in food production to sustain decline in inflation. And also later in the bulletin, built for safety, designed for you, Super Locks gears up for the EcoBank Journeys Habitat Fair. We'll tell you about it. Don't go anywhere. My name is Daryl Kwao. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidon on KT Radio. President John Mahama has revealed that Ghana is locked in negotiations with the U.S. government to review the 15% tariff on exports to the U.S. The president also announced that the country has made significant progress in renewing the Africa Growth and Opportunity Act. President John Mahama announced this at a program at the Jubilee House to commission the new high commissioners and ambassadors for the country.
Many of you are aware that Ghana became the only country subject to U.S. visa restrictions to secure a complete reversal from the Trump administration. Let me state clearly that this outcome was negotiated in Ghana's best interest. And I also wish to inform you that negotiations are ongoing with regards to the trade tariffs of 15% and the renewal of AGOA, which was a 0% tariff on African nations. And so those negotiations are still ongoing. Your foremost responsibility is to tell Ghana's story with conviction and credibility. Our economic diplomacy must be sharpened. I expect you to actively promote Ghana's exports, secure new markets for our goods, and attract investment for priority projects under the 24-hour economy initiative, the Big Push infrastructure program, and our ambitious renewable energy transition program. You must also mobilize our diaspora in the nations where you serve.
And that was President John Mahama. IC Research has projected that the recent 1.14% hike in electricity tariff, which started yesterday, will not have any effect on inflation in the final quarter of this year. IC Research said the favorable economic conditions will outweigh the modest hike in electricity tariffs. Here's more in the following report.
IC Research Analysis said businesses, particularly fast-moving consumer goods and oil marketing companies that rely heavily on grid-powered electricity for operations, would experience a modest uptick in operational charges. According to IC Research, this, for example, strengthens the case for Total Energies to sustain the ongoing solarization of its service stations, which contributed to the containment of operational expenditure growth at 12.9% year-on-year in half-year 2025. It continued that the government renewed commitment to the quarterly adjustment formula for utility tariffs is positive for the energy sector as it helps stakeholders move towards what they perceive as cost-reflective tariff. Inflation for the month of September has already fallen to 9.4%. From 11.5% in August 2025.
Now, government statistician Dr. Hassan Idris is calling for urgent attention to solve challenges within Ghana's food sector to sustain the reduction in inflation. The year-on-year inflation for September dropped significantly to 9.4% from 11.5% in August 2025, as food inflation remains a key driver. Speaking at a press briefing yesterday, Dr. Idris stressed that sustainable reductions in inflation will depend on policies that address issues such as post-harvest losses, supply chain inefficiencies, and rising input costs in the agri sector.
Then we are also recommending for government to focus resources on keeping food prices low by strengthening storage, irrigation, and transport. But we've seen some regional disparities. So the recommendation is also for government to pay attention to tackle the regional disparities we are seeing with regards to the regions that are recording very high inflation rates.
You heard government statistician Dr. Hassan Idrisu. Now, the first secretary, head of economic and development cooperation at the Japanese embassy in Ghana, Junko Masuda, has disclosed that a 50-member business delegation will visit Ghana in January 2026 to explore business and investment opportunities in the country. This follows a recent visit by President John Mahama to Japan. Here's more.
The delegation is expected, among other things, to hold a Ghana-Japanese business and investment forum and engage in bilateral meetings in other sectors of the Ghanaian economy, including trade, agribusiness, transportation, energy, logistics, communications, among others. The consequential visit also aimed at deepening the Ghana-Japan bilateral relations and cooperation while creating jobs and opportunities for growth. Speaking at a preparatory meeting on Tuesday ahead of the official visit next year, the Chief Director of the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Noah Tumfo, on behalf of the Minister, described the upcoming visit as timely and appropriate. He concluded that the Ministry and its agencies stands ready to work with the Japanese Embassy in Ghana to facilitate a smooth investment partnership while fostering economic diplomacy.
In other news, Managing Director of Petro Trust, Kofi Finn, has called for a sustained and coordinated effort from policymakers to position Ghana as a financial hub and build a healthy investment ecosystem. Speaking during a webinar to release a report on fund domiciliation in Africa, co-hosted by the Africa Impact Investing Group and Africa Impact Summit, Mr. Finn emphasized the need for collaboration among key government agencies to drive this agenda forward.
Practically, there has to be a concerted effort by power at the highest level to create this change in a way that is really effective and sustainable. So in Ghana's case, if this country wants to become successful as a financial hub, at least the Ministry of Finance and its agencies, the Ministry of Justice, the Judiciary and the Trade Industry or Trade Ministry, which has in Ghana oversight of investment promotion, needs to make this a high priority.
You had the Managing Director of Petro Trust, Kofi Finn. An in-depth study shows that approximately 60% of African-focused investment vehicles are domiciled outside the continent, inhibiting the flow of capital into local priorities and enterprises, including those run by women and the youth. Now, here's something exciting. The countdown is on. We are just days from Ghana's biggest housing and property event, the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025, from October 23 to October 26 at the Accra International Conference Center. That's where it will take place. It will be for anyone dreaming of owning a home or upgrading one. And this year, top security solutions provider Superlock Technologies will be there, showcasing cutting-edge door and locking systems that combine style with safety. Jacob Kwashi represents Superlock Technologies in Ghana and tells us why their security doors are the best.
Superlock Technology, we deal in security doors, we deal in balustrade, we deal in internal doors, we do kitchens, we do wardrobes, anything that has to do with a household. So we are there. One special thing about Superlock is that when you buy, we do the installation, we do after sales service. We also give you 5 years warranty on all our security doors. And our security doors are non-broken security doors. Nobody is able to break through Superlock security doors. That's why we are the best so far. Yeah, very, very nice and classy. This one is just perfect for your home. Like, it's perfect for your homes. Yeah. So when you have Superlock, you have the best. That's why Superlock, you deserve the best.
All right, so don't miss your chance to connect with Superlock Technologies and other top brands at this year's EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Remember the date, October 23 to 26 at the Accra International Conference Center. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is more than just a fair. It's your next step towards home ownership. Turning now to Investor Eye, Head of FinTech and Innovation at the Bank of Ghana, Kwame Opong, emphasizes the need for citizens to report fraudulent mobile money cases to enable the appropriate authorities act accordingly. Take a listen.
One of the cultural issues I was highlighting, the cultural dynamics there, people never follow through. And this makes it very difficult for us to fully be able to hold people accountable, and they go out there and treat, defraud the next victim. You have to save not just yourself, but you have an obligation to speak up so that someone else may be saved from these same fraudsters.
All right, and that's it for the Joy Business Report. Before we go, let's take a look at the markets. Let's begin with the commodity market. Crude oil has fallen to $65 a barrel. Gold increased by more than $5 to open trading at $3,870. And ounce cocoa open trading at $6,675. a ton after losing $74 on the currency market. The dollar going for 12 cedis 80 pesos. That's what some major commercial banks are offering their clients. The British pound 17 cedis 16 pesos. The euro going for 14 cedis 99 pesos. The forex bureaus quoting the dollar at 13 cedis 80 pesos. More news on our website myjoyonline.com/business. Do stay tuned. The Super Morning Show continues. And here's Winston.
Yes, Daryl, thank you very much. And our inspirational song for today, one by Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
Do it again. But, Daryl, the crude oil price, $65.
And you know, yesterday reported that the OMCs were going to increase fuel again, using the CD as reason for it. But just days ago, we're just told that the rate of depreciation has slowed, and so you wonder what's happening.
Well, you know what I've always said. I always would want to see affordable fuel at the pumps, and so even though we budgeted $74 as a benchmark price for crude oil, I think that as a country we all agree that crude oil price and by extension fuel prices play a major role in the rate of inflation.
Exactly.
So, let's just make sure that they are very affordable at the pumps. So I don't mind if the price of crude comes to $50. I don't.
That's a wish.
I don't mind.
Wishes were horses.
You can end that. Anyway, let's go for our inspirational song, one by Kirk Franklin. Do it again.
All right.
Hey God, it's me. You seem quiet lately. So glad to know you didn't forget about us. Hey!
I know, you know, we know life is harder than it's been before. I know, you know, we know it's not the end. I'm here for so much more. See the tears we cry together. See this pain, it won't last forever. God is working on something for you somehow. Right now, right now, yes, right now. Open your eyes, lift your head high. Know that it's yes, it's on the way. Heard the brand new waves of life. I'm still alive. I made it through another day. Something's about to change. Whatever I lost, it's not the end. Just know whatever he did it for, he'll do it again.
Hey!
He'll do it again.
Yeah!
He'll do it again.
I need a witness up in here. Let's go.
I know, you know, we know. I just need some light to shine my way.
Sure feels good.
I see, you see, we see. God's favors about to brighten the day.
I believe it.
Every stumble happens for a reason.
My God.
Every seed you planted it in the season.
Hallelujah.
God is working on something for you somehow. Right now, right now, yes, right now. Open your eyes, lift your head high. Know that it's yes, it's on the way.
It's coming.
Heard the brand new waves of life. I'm still alive.
Thank you.
I made it through another day.
One more day.
Something's about to change. Whatever I lost, it's not the end. Just know whatever he did it for, he'll do it again.
Hey! Yes, sir.
He'll do it again.
Yeah! Come on! Hey! That's God, your children have been going through lately, but
ain't nobody said it'd be easy.
you see some dark days, but guess what?
Joy is coming, please just believe it.
Hallelujah.
Hold tight, don't let go. Even through stormy weather, know for sure. Promise it'll get better.
All gets better.
When it down,
Guess what?
remember before if he turned it around, he'll do it again.
All right, and that's Kirk Franklin with our inspirational song for today, Do It Again, here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And Blessed Sogah is here. Good morning, Blessed.
Good morning, Winston. How are you doing?
Oh, God is still taking care of his children. So we're fine. We're doing great, and we thank God for life. How you doing?
No, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow. I was going to send a proposal to the president yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. So we do the CSO's meeting at Safari Eco Park or Safari Valley.
I am
no,
not
green and sustainability conversations.
I am not part of this conversation.
They thrive in very, very very healthy environment.
You're right. You know, when they go there, they actually
when they go or when we go, we all go there.
I'm not part of the CSOs.
I'm a friend of the CSOs. At least Franklin Kujo can give us his thoughts. We like that.
I know what you are up to. But when I say bad boy, my wife will say, why do you call Blessed boy? she always says, why do you say he's a bad boy? He's a bad man, not a boy.
Bad man sounds too, dancehall. Dancehall, yeah, man. So bad man.
Boy, a man is still a boy, you know. I am not part of the CSOs that have been invited.
Hey!
I am not gate crashing.
I feel like doing roll call now.
Don't do any roll call. I am not gate crashing. It's the last thing I want to do. But of course, let's adopt a wait and see attitude.
Yeah.
The Energy Committee of Parliament, the minority spokesperson on energy, has been complaining. And, the last time I was at the PURC stakeholders engagement on the new tariff, I mean, Greatco, VRA, ECG, they were all complaining about the effect of illegal mining.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're not doing anything about it. There's a lot we can do.
Yeah,
we know what to do.
There's a lot
we know what to do. Anyway, let's get into our Drive Safe campaign.
Yes, that's right. And the Drive Safe campaign on the Super Morning Show is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota, Superior Quality, Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, shaping policy, advancing industry standards. Now, we say to you all the time that avoid all distractions, keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel, be visible, drive with your lights on. That's how to ensure your safe arrival. But there's an added message this morning, Winston, because some showers are coming down this morning in some areas when the standard is flooded. So the general caution to you if you're moving this morning is that, and it's our tip for you, you should first of all slow down, increase your following distance, and then you'd have to avoid any sudden braking or movements, because friction obviously is negated by the effects of the downpour. So you'd have to be cautious if you're driving this morning because of the showers, and in places where it's flooded, we urge that you exercise restraint. And so that's it for Drive Safe campaign on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota, Superior Quality, Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, shaping policy, advancing industry standards. And of course, we can now say it right, I believe, Winston.
Yes, we can say it right. It's brought to us by Kingdom Books at Kingdom Quality and Affordability, their hallmarks, and Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say I.
Okay, Blessed.
Yeah.
Let's do this. PRIVACY.
Privy, privacy, private.
Privacy.
Not privacy.
Privacy is American. But here you see, this is Ghana.
Yeah.
And
our forefathers came from the UK.
Good. So if you want to say it right, it's privacy.
Yeah, you've got to go with the UK.
Yes. Even though, it's not wrong when you say privacy, but because you speak, what Kofi said terms Ghanaian English, and Ghanaian English modeled with, the British English, privacy.
Privacy.
And that's how you say it right.
Indeed.
So let's get into the news. Papers now is brought to us by Syntex Tanker, you're stronger, you're tough. Access Bank, more than banking, and Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Happy smile.
Okay, and I'm sure that the Pan-Africanists will not come at me this morning for saying our ancestors came from the UK. Please.
Okay, so
it's just on a lighter note.
Okay, so you've corrected that. No problem. They understand.
Because that will be against President Mohammed's reparations, the monies they are asking for. Winston, we deserve a share of that reparation too, isn't it?
Well,
all your forefathers were not slaves.
The reason I say we will get our share is that if that money gets into this country, whatever comes here is expected to be used for the collective good.
Wow.
It's expected
collective
to be used for the collective good.
I like the way
so
you
we'll
put
get
it.
our share. On that note, let's get into the paper.
Anyway, I have the Ghanaian Times this morning, reviving state-owned media. National Media Commission pledges support to NTC. Then there's the talk about cybersecurity. Mind you, we're in this Cybersecurity Awareness Month, so the president actually kickstart that forum just to drive awareness on cybersecurity issues, and it's been going up. The president himself making quite an interesting take on this Momo fraud. Winston is becoming just too much. Did you get any of the calls lately?
Oh, I did. I did. And
very interesting conversations when you hear some of them.
Someone sent me money the last time.
Yeah.
No, they didn't send me money. Those fake guys. So the message was mobile mohi.
Hey.
Yes. So it looked like mobile money. When I saw it, I looked at it.
Yeah.
And I was not in a hurry to go and check my balance too. Because don't do
be
anything
too
at that
fast.
time. Yes. So I looked at it critically. And I looked at the thing and
this
I said,
is not from MT.
This is not mobile money. So the guy had called me. Back.
Hey.
I said, okay, let me check my phone. I mean, because someone has done that before.
Yeah.
I was on air and he sent the money to me mistakenly.
Oh.
So
so genuinely it happens sometimes.
Yes. So that one was mobile money.
Mobile money.
I saw it. The person called
message,
me, and I sent the money back to the person. I refunded that money because it wasn't meant for me.
Yeah.
He made a mistake. Yeah. That's it. So I said, okay, hold on, let me check. And when I checked, I saw mobile mohi.
Oh.
So he called back and I said, Cratchy, dear Chronos, no.
Oh my goodness.
And the guy starts, how they start insulting the moment you get. So it's something that happens.
And there's also one about lotteries. They tell you you've won a very huge amount of money, and they give you directives on how to share your PIN. But you know what? If you're listening to us this morning, I don't think you should be sharing any of those details
Under
at
no
all.
circumstance should you share your PIN.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our contribution to the Cybersecurity Awareness Month. The president has launched that. And also on the front page of the Ghanaian Times this morning, Ghana enacts LI to mandate competitive bidding for power generation. That's according to the Energy Minister. And prioritize practical people-centered solutions to empower local governance structures. Details of that, page 14 of the Ghanaian Times this morning, Winston.
Great. That means we can get into the daily guide for today.
Right.
And the daily guide for today says, handle Galamsey drug cases with urgency, acting CJ to judges. Ashanti youth root for Brian Achampong.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. The story
I have a feeling we should now be calling Brian Achampong the Alan Cash. Alan Cash the
No,
second.
it says youth leaders from the Ashanti region, together with youth groups nationwide, have officially declared their support for Brian Achampong's presidential primary scheduled for the MPP's presidential primary scheduled for January 31, 2026. The youth announced their endorsement yesterday in Kumasi amidst chants, Brian delivers, unifier.
Yes, sir.
Brian the Joshua.
Yes, sir.
According to
Joshua.
them, they're backing a leader who delivers. And there's a quote attributed to them. Ghana is at a crossroad. We need a statesman, a visionary, a builder. That leader is Brian Achampong. Now, they cited his transformational work in agriculture, especially under Planting for Food and Jobs 2.0, which shifted from subsidy dependence to credit-based value chain.
Wow.
Also, his expansion of irrigation in Afram Plains and his leadership of the cocoa sector, where he secured fair pricing for cocoa.
No, Winston, as for cocoa, don't go there. Don't go there.
So,
don't go there. As for cocoa, there's so much controversy over that.
What I've been trying to find out is whether these guys are delegates. But
he told Baumia to fear delegates. I think he should also be cautious of that message as well.
Well, you always have to fear delegates, don't you? Mahama swears in 11 new envoys, and minority slams Sam George over DsTV Ampas is also here. 2 soldiers arrested for mine robbery. So the soldiers in quote, and I could just bring you the story. It says 2 suspected military personnel who allegedly hatched a plan together with some civilians to rob a mining company have been arrested. The alleged military men and 2 civilians were arrested by the Pristia police, who are under the Western Central Police Command in the Western Region. The suspects attempted to rob Longshine Mining Company Limited, located at Obuohu, a suburb of Pristia in the region, and were reported to have stormed the mining site on Sunday, September 28th, at about 10:30 p.m. to allegedly carry out that
In fact, Winston, I've seen some of the videos and pictures on social media. These individuals, I believe, will be innocent until proven otherwise. So we're just hoping it's not true. But if it is true, our security agencies ought to do a lot more in terms of checking some of these issues, because it wasn't nice having them in their uniform and being arrested by the police. Quite a sad spectacle it was. I mean, watching the videos. But anyway, looks like Brian Achampon is everywhere. He's on the front page of the Insight newspaper as well. So yeah, the D-Day will tell if indeed he's the man of the moment. But we'll wait to see.
Elections are always like that.
Yeah.
I remember I contested when I was at the University of Cape Coast. Before the elections, a lot of people, they were supporting me when I lost. I went home alone. Once you lose an election,
you become lonely.
You have no friends. And if you want to know, ask Owusu Efri Yakoto, the former Food and Agriculture Minister. Now, in the NPP primary, the 2023 primary, after he lost, after it was obvious that he had lost, his campaign office was deserted.
Oh.
Nobody was there.
But I recall interviewing Kenwood and the others who were supporting him. What happened?
My brother.
Anyway.
I say, if you see, they say sleep is the cousin of death, right? Learn from Owusu Efri Yakoto's situation.
Experience.
That's how politics is, my brother.
More interesting stories here on the front page of the Insight. There's this issue about the former Attorney General, Godfred Dame. Looks like the CID is inviting him over the JACPA petition. So that's a very interesting one we should be watching, because there are cross and counter petitions. One side saying JACPA and some other individuals ought to be investigated as well over the Ato Forcing trial. Then you have a similar thing happening to the ex-Attorney General this morning. So he's been invited by the CID. I believe at the end of the day would know what exactly the concerns of the CID.
I'm told he'll be there, I think, on the 6th. That's on Monday.
On Monday instead?
Yes, that's what I hear.
Oh, okay. Well, but whatever the case, he's been invited by the CID. Probably some changes there in the date. But you also have the Gaza situation. There's a call by Dr. Gamal Nasser Adam, who's writing and claiming that neutrality will be complicity in this case, following from the president's speech at the United Nations General Assembly. So these are some of the stories that we have on the front page of the Insight newspaper this morning.
Let's go online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
As always, they are 20 as well, and say kudos to the team working at Zenith Bank.
But before, let me also say congratulations to the Daily Graphic.
Oh,
the Daily Graphic turns 75 today.
Uncle Lebu, you have to prepare something nice for these guys, because Daily Graphic is as old or older, if I should say. But they've joined the 70 club, isn't it, Winston?
They have. They have.
So some kinky and some watch party for the boys there.
Oh, which one be kinky and watch party? But the Daily Graphic has turned 70 years. So if you look at the front page of the Daily Graphic today, it says we are 75 today.
Beautiful
journey of impactful journalism excellence.
Wow.
And I remember years ago I had a T-shirt that said, "Ask me why every newspaper is called Graphic."
Oh, yeah. I think it's something we do very often. You see people saying, "Oh, have you read the graphics today?"
Have you read the graphics today? Yes. So Graphic became the newspaper.
Yeah, the newspaper.
And so 75 years of excellence.
Yeah.
And I have a brother who works with the Graphic Communications Group Limited. Edward Amoah at the circulation department.
Wow.
My late father worked with Graphic. He was features editor, deputy features editor. He became the Volta regional editor. He became the human resource operations manager until he moved on in 2004.
2004. Okay,
so,
that's great.
So I have a history with it. With Graphic.
In fact, you should consider buying some of the shares when they float them eventually.
Anyway, let's get into the other stories.
So online, isn't it? MyJoyOnline.com is here this morning. We cannot give up on Galamsey fight. Guess what? Ken Ashigbe, who's been leading that coalition of CSOs fighting illegal mining, is speaking on that. And we are looking forward to that meeting tomorrow, Ken Ashigbe. And we hope to see what outcomes there will be from the president. Of course, you'd also have to make a strong case on what we think. Because here at Joy News as well, have you seen the promo, Dear Mahama?
Yeah.
Hey, there's this woman in that video, Winston. Powerful video. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Mahama petitioned also to remove Justice Kolendi over alleged misconduct.
Let me see what Mahama has been. There's a petition to remove Justice Kolendi.
That is what the latest is now on myjoyonline.com. Probably you're interested in that, so let me give you a steps because a fresh petition has been submitted calling for the removal of a Supreme Court Justice Emmanuel Yoni Kolendi over allegations of misconduct and conflict of interest in the high-profile ambulance procurement case involving Minority Leader Dr. Akasil Ato-Forson. And so it just follows through from the petition I was talking about to the CID as well. There's one Oforiata who's petitioned CID over that. This is all flowing from that because of the case, and many are raising questions of propriety or impropriety, I should say, and some other issues they believe Justice Kolendi should be answering. So these are some of the stories you'd find on myjoyonline.com, and of course we'll be expanding that further and bringing you details and all that you ought to know about this latest petition being leveled against the Supreme Court Justice. Okay, some more stories here. We will hand you over for trial abroad. That's according to President John Dramani Mahama, speaking about some joint exercises that the FBI and our security agencies have been doing. So if you're involved in romance scam or whatever it is, just be warned or be aware that you fall that at risk of being taken to the US for prosecution or any other country involved in that. Ghana's youth don't feel heard. Guess who's saying that? Dr. Zaneto Ajiman Rawlings. She's been speaking about quite a lot of things in recent days. A good one, of course, to be hearing from her. And then some of the other issues she's been pointing out is that we've become outsiders in our own democracy. So yeah, I hope it didn't come in a boom way like Senior JJ was doing back then.
Dr. Boom.
Okay, Business and Financial Times. Good news about inflation, isn't it? 9.4%, first single-digit inflation in more than 4 years. So Winston, now we can buy our.
You can buy
our dream items at a reduced price.
It's only an indication that the rate of increase
is slowing down.
So there are increases, but that rate is slowing down, and so and also it were important. Later on in the show, we're going to break all of it down. It will be important to look at the items that are driving down inflation.
Very important,
because this is the average. And so what I say to people, but also because this is because our monetary policy is inflation targeted and all of that. I mean, if you are a business and the rate of inflation goes down, it's good news, because then you know that the Ghana reference rate is also going to go down, right. And so the cost of credit then becomes cheaper and more affordable, and so you can get these the credit and expand your business. It's good, and what it means is that a few things may be going on well. We're told that food has been the main driver. When we get on later on, we'll explain. But this is the other point. Your inflation may always be different, from the national average.
Oh, really?
Yes. Your personal inflation.
Yeah.
Because this is the point. There are, items in the basket, and they carry weight.
Yeah.
So certain items have 0.1. Others have 2 point something.
Yeah.
So based on what you buy and the weight it carries in the measurement or calculation of inflation. So if what you buy, so for instance, there was a time that dog meat had 100%.
Yes, was very high. Yeah.
But dog meat had a 0.00 weight. It didn't matter.
Right.
So if you are a consumer of dog meat, your inflation
will be worried.
Will be higher. But of course, the macro, we're looking at the aggregate, and it's good news.
So it's good news that we're at 9.4 now. In fact, the government statistician Al Hassan Idrisu has been pointing out some issues. He says it's a case of disinflation process that has been underway since last year Okay, so it's a trend starting from last year, he believes, and then prices were nearly 24% higher year on year. But this year, he says this one is the drop of 14.4 percentage points in just 9 months, and it is not a small shift, he's been saying. So yeah, looks like the trend, the nosedive started from last year, as he's pointing out in that story. Okay, City Newsroom. Should we talk about Abena Osayasari, former Deputy Finance Minister?
Why not?
She's really hard on the Public Accounts Committee, and I don't know if you've watched any of the videos, together with the likes of Tamils who are doing wonders there at the Public Accounts Committee. But the question is, will it be sustained? Because they're asking critical questions, holding people to account. In fact, I learned from the sittings and the proceedings that a dead man was paid for close to 6 or more months. Maybe.
Yeah, who took that money? It's a question you need
Wonders
answered.
shall never end in this country.
Now, you see, it is true that the team is doing a good job. But as a believer in accountability, we need to ask, at what point do we strengthen our accountability? Now, the accountability process, should it be after the fact?
Or before?
Should it be the situation where we put in place measures that can actually identify and question things as they're happening?
Yeah.
How do we ensure that things are flagged? So when somebody dies, for instance,
how do we trigger that process immediately?
how do we know? So at what point did the family inform them? But at what point also did they get to know that the person
And
had
who
died?
was taking the money to? Big question.
Yes, because once somebody dies, you would know that the person has died. The whole concept of accountability is that sometimes if care is not taken, you run it as a post-mortem process.
When indeed it should be an integral part.
Of
what we do.
Because in accountability is compliance and oversight. So oversight is such that you don't have to wait for this to happen
before you then ask
before
questions.
you come in. Okay? And in there also, and that is why there's always the confusion between accountability and transparency. Transparency being opening it up so that once we see, then we're able to ask these questions.
Well, Winston, that's your field of specialization as well, for a higher research.
We're trying, yes.
So Dr. Winston is giving you some of the answers already.
Don't let
GTech come after you. Anyway, we're taking it in advance. Anyway, 12.9 billion cedis in misappropriated funds received so far. So that's the good news from the Public Accounts Committee. And then there's the talk about the Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa assuring that all regions will get passport application centers by December 2025. He was actually speaking yesterday or last night. We brought that on to you on the Joy News channel. Well, of course, he's giving some diplomatic passports to 5 creatives, including Ibrahim Mahama, the guy who does the artistic work up north in Tamale.
Great. Let's go for the BBC News now. Blessed, brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. Glyco, we cushion you for life. And Petra Trust. Petra, achieve more.
Hopes for a cleaner future there vanished when a $500 million federal grant for a green upgrade was frozen. We hear from families living with the pollution and ask community leaders and experts what happens when industry clashes with politics.
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Welcome to the inquiry from the BBC World Service.
Every time a celebrity announces that they've got Lyme disease, we see the number of samples that we receive in the laboratory increase quite significantly.
The singer Justin Timberlake is the latest big name on that list. Cases are up in the US, but not everyone knows they have it.
We have gaps in certain areas in the diagnosis and treatment of Lyme disease.
Humans get it from bacteria-infected tick bites.
Those habitats where the conditions during climate change get more optimal for the tick, we can observe really that they are on the spread.
This week we're asking, Why are more people getting Lyme disease?
Working in Lyme disease is never boring and the ever-evolving challenge.
I'm Charmaine Cozier. Join me on The Inquiry after the news.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. Indonesian rescue teams say there are no more signs of life under the rubble of a school which collapsed in East Java on Monday. As many as 59 young people remain unaccounted for. The unstable nature of the debris has hampered the search. As to Destra Ajengvastri reports.
Rescue officials say they have found no further signs of life at the collapsed Al-Kazini Islamic boarding school, and operations are now moving into what they call the crane phase. Heavy cranes will be used to carefully lift debris block by block, each weighing under 5 tons. Nearly 60 young people are thought to have been trapped under the rubble, with at least 7 people stuck on the ground floor beneath massive slabs. Recovery can only begin once the upper structure is removed. Authorities say the change in approach is urgent due to the risk of decomposition in the rubble.
Israeli naval forces have boarded a number of boats sailing in a flotilla carrying aid to Gaza and detained the activists on board. They include the Swedish campaigner Greta Thunberg. Israel's foreign ministry said several vessels in the global Sanud flotilla had been safely stopped. Yolande Nell has more details.
We just had a statement from the Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is handling all the communications on this, the Israeli military has told me, and it says that passengers in the flotilla are making their way safely and peacefully to Israel, where their deportation procedures to Europe. This is a very international flotilla with people from all around the world involved, and already there has been a lot of criticism. Turkey came out with a very strong statement calling Israel's interceptions of these boats an attack and saying that it was an act of terror.
The White House has said that mass layoffs of federal workers are imminent as Republicans and Democrats trade blame over the first US government shutdown in almost 7 years. Hundreds of thousands of people are staying at home on unpaid leave as the political stalemate over a new spending plan continues. The shutdown leaves essential staff such as air traffic controllers and the US military working without pay. Analysis by the BBC has found that Ukraine has significantly stepped up drone attacks against Russian oil refineries this year. That's caused fuel shortages in some parts of Russia. Olga Robinson reports.
The strikes peaked in August when 14 refineries were targeted and continued into September. Vladimir Milov, a former Russian deputy energy minister who's now an opposition politician, told the BBC that the Ukrainians appeared to be pursuing 2 targets: large refineries essential to civilian supplies and those closer to the front line used to supply Russian troops. The Kremlin insists that the situation remains under control, saying measures are being taken to stabilize fuel prices.
BBC News. State media in Morocco say 2 people have been killed while attempting to storm a police station in Lekla near the coastal city of Agadir. The deaths come as youth demonstrations continue across the country. Local officials were reported as saying police were forced to use firearms to defend themselves against the attack. Fishermen in northern Senegal have accused the British oil and gas giant BP of destroying their livelihoods following the installation of a liquefied natural gas platform near the country's border with Mauritania. The fishermen in Saint-Louis say the facility restricts their movement around the natural reef, which had previously been an abundant source of fish. BP says the concerns about Senegalese fishing stocks predate the gas project. Britain's National Academy of Sciences is marking the 75th anniversary of the invention of the Turing test, created to distinguish a human from a machine in written responses. It was created in 1950 by the British mathematician and computer scientist Alan Turing. Zoe Kleinman has more details.
The Turing test is used to measure not a machine's actual intelligence, but how convincingly human that machine can be in written responses. The idea is to see whether human judges can be fooled into thinking they're interacting with real people, and it was used for many years. But in 2014, a chatbot called Eugene was reported to be the first machine to pass the Turing test. The test is now considered outdated as technology has advanced, but distinguishing AI from a human has arguably become more important than ever.
Tributes have poured in for the British primatologist primatologist and zoologist Jane Goodall, who died on Wednesday at the age of 91. She was a global expert on chimpanzees and other great apes. World leaders, environmental advocates and celebrities have mourned her loss online. She's been described as a conservation giant. The UN said she leaves an extraordinary legacy. BBC News.
Welcome to the inquiry from the BBC World Service.
Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio, Sika boom. Just deposit and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CDs. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Glyco Life Micro Insurance customers, hey! Glyco Life damwase more piafo ya sumo e konfinche duanan bonsumuni ya nantiye ye damwase ne yasemo se ye the Glyco Life app aba e wo mobile phone so a ama yankita hudie ayemre. Glyco Life Micro Insurance goes digital. Say die uye Glyco Life edwankoso ana Glyco Life enidaso customer ehun hia se obenya adansidie krata ekyerese wetua bibi ama Glyco die hia ni se ube downloadu Glyco Life app no ana ye agenta ya tetuom abefo kwan so ebeboa wo mwetumi a downloadu ewo phone so 24 hours ebre any baby a wo bia ubetumi etua wontie ni ama Glyco anampo ubetumi ajousika efri Glyco nchen abefo kwan so sanhihye yi e de asomdwe ebebre Glyco Life adwadifo baby a wo any ebre bia Glyco we cushion you for life.
Where do your hopes and dreams take flight? The money you've earned, the future shining bright. At Petra, we're not just here for your retirement plan. We are here for the life you've imagined and then some. From your child's education to your dream home's door, we'll help you achieve what you're striving for. Petra is here, steady and strong. Your wealth in safe hands, where it belongs. With investments that grow at rates that compete, we build your future with every heartbeat. That's Petra, your partner. Come joy or strife, guiding you toward the dreams that define your life. For your pensions, investments, loans, and more, visit our website at petraonline.com or dial *447 *70#. Petra, achieve more.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away. How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes. Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Looking for a location that gives your business a competitive edge? Dawa Industrial Zone offers world-class facilities, direct access to major trade hubs, and a thriving business ecosystem. Whether you are setting up in the manufacturing, logistics, or services, our ready-to-use industrial spaces and supportive policies make expansion easy. And if you're not an investor but you know someone who is, you can refer them and earn a commission. Convert connections into cash. Refer industrial land buyers and earn. Join leading businesses already benefiting from Dawa Dawa Industrial Zone strategic advantages. Get started today or refer a business and get rewarded. Visit www.diz-ghana.com or call 055-20-40,000. Dawa Industrial Zone, where businesses thrive.
Lakeside Estate is calling all business owners, institutions, and HR heads. Want to give your employees more than just a paycheck? Give them a place to call home. At Lakeside Estate, we're making it easy for companies to support their staff with beautiful lifestyle choice and affordable homes through flexible payment plans, staff financing, and mortgage options. Whether it's a 2-bedroom starter home, 3 bedrooms, or a spacious family home, Lakeside Estate has the perfect package for your team. Strong structures, modern finishes, and a vibrant community all are waiting. Let's partner together to give a lifetime value for your staff. Call our sales expert on 020-477-5042 or 020-477-5040 or visit lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244-644048. I repeat, or call 0244-644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509-551-609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Wake up, good morning, good morning.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Say baby, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine. Sip. In a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean. My pool warm. Just shake. Smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I am playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from my heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Let you feel the way I feel and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. I won't bite unless you like. If you smoke, I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got the lace. Oh, baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping, it's bubbling. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open.
So live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's 15 minutes after 7 on a Thursday morning. And let me say good morning to... Yes, raining morning. Let me say good morning to Prosper Bena, my senior from Mali School. He's Umsu 85. We call them Chichi. Prosper, I hope I'll see you at the 75th anniversary from the 20th to the 26th of October. And once I say good morning to Prosper, let me say good morning to his sister, Gifty Bena, at Ridge Hospital. But blessed, when you leave your door open,
in Accra to be flooded.
That depends on where you live. If you live
Ubeti, where did you spend your night? And you want us to leave the door open? Unfortunately, in Accra, if you leave your door open, it will be flooded. There'll be
either it floods or you have a visitor. You have a bad visitor. One who come rob you of some things. So you don't have to leave your door open. You have to be careful when it comes to leaving doors open. But you still have here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. As always, we do the show with you. Today, our friends from the Energy Commission will be joining us. Blessed, we're having a conversation about the SHS Renewable Energy Challenge. Sometimes I look at. I moderated the last edition last year, and when I look at what the young ones do, I ask myself, where do we have problems in this country? Talking. There was they had conversations about they're using technology to solve a lot of our problems. So all I say is that these are the sort of things that must be encouraged. And we should, make it big. Okay, let's just not end it here, and then that's the. We just do it. We give an award, and that's the end of it. I know that the Ghana Statistical Service, their pitch that they did some time ago, some of the things have been enhanced and helping address our challenges. So this morning we'll be joining us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But of course, if you renewed your DsTV subscription yesterday, maybe you have a story you want to share with us. Okay, if you were able to downgrade, why not share that wonderful story with us? If you're on premium and you're taking part in the competition to go watch the EPL, why not share your thoughts with us? Because there's been controversy here and there, agreements, disagreements on what really was agreed. And so this morning we're going to be talking more about that here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But of course we are also interested in the rate of inflation, the fact that the rate of inflation is going down. We need to find out what the drivers are and how can we sustain it. So it's Africa Customer Week, and Total Energies is celebrating you, the amazing customers, from the 6th to the 10th of October. They're saying a big thank you with something special for you. Drive to any participating Total Energy service station, and you could be one of the lucky customers to receive free fuel. Yes, absolutely free. Plus, we've got branded goodies and surprise gifts to make your visit even more rewarding. Check out our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and X to discover the participating stations and more. Because at Total Energies, you're not just a customer, you're family. So don't miss out. Visit your nearest Total station. Enjoy our top-tier services, and let's celebrate you this Africa Customer Week, because your trust is our everyday energy.
Okay, great. And you've been planning and waiting for that right time to make your move. Stanbic rates have dropped, and this is a time for you. So take those bold steps to fund your dreams with a Stanbic personal loan, vehicle loan, consumer finance loans, solar loans or home loans, or even the credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. Stanbic Bank.
One extra peace of mind for you and your family? Then get more in Idaso from Glyco Life, a life insurance plan that truly delivers. Enjoy free e-health services, a guaranteed death benefit for your loved ones, and a permanent disability benefit that supports you through life's unexpected challenges. It's simple, secure, and just a dial away. Dial *765# now to sign up. Glyco. We cushion
you for life. Yes. And SG Ghana Visa cards can do way more for you, actually. It's your key to smarter, more convenient payment. Pay online for your meals, shopping, fuel, and services, and make quick payments on POS terminals worldwide using your SG Ghana Visa card. So with your gold and platinum cards, you get even more value. You have the exclusive whooping discounts at selected vendors, including airports, lounges, and also access to with your Platinum card as well. So don't have a Visa card now. It's that simple. It's made simple for you at SG. Just visit any of the SG Ghana branches across the country and get one today. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
Are you ready to unlock the untapped potential of Ghana's vibrant regions? Well, Blessed, that's one that would interest us.
Yeah.
The Ghana Investment Promotion Center, in partnership with the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, the Ghana Free Zones Authority, and the 24-hour Plus Secretariat, proudly presents the Volta and Oti Regional Investment Roadshows from the 27th to the 31st of October 2025. So that's just a day after the 75th anniversary celebration of Mauli School.
That's right.
Under the theme, Driving Local Investment, Unlocking Regional Potential, will connect local businesses with investors to fuel growth and prosperity. I'll be in Who by then, eh? After anniversary, I have to be there. Join exciting exhibitions and high-level forum on investment opportunities, including the 24-hour economy. Catch us in the Volta region on Tuesday, October 28th at the University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ho. Then in the Oti region on Thursday, October 30th at the Busatu Hotel.
Okay.
Special guests include the Chief of Staff, the Honorable Julius Debra, and the Minister for Trade and Agribusiness and Industry, the Honorable Elizabeth Ofuswe-Jare, alongside regional ministers, MPs, and traditional rulers. Don't miss this golden opportunity to explore investments and expand your business in Ghana. For sponsorship and registration, contact Zenabu on 0244 670301 or Yolanda on 0203 801 687. Remember, Ghana is open for business.
Okay, and my proposal should still stand. I think the president should consider moving this whole Galamsey talks to Safari World.
Well, the advantage is that we can see how human beings can commune with nature.
Oh, amazing.
Yes, you see how you can live with nature.
Yeah.
And you see, like my father, my uncle, Professor Opoku, said, if you smile at nature, nature will smile back at you. So get to the Safari Eco Park. You see how you can live with nature, in peace with nature, and you would love it.
Wow. It's 350 cedis for adults, but in our case, if it's presidential, we should be paying more for it.
Yes. Suicide.
Anyway, so yeah, you should be there and embark on that unforgettable adventure as well. It shouldn't just be about the president, it should be about you listening to us this morning. It's the Safari Eco Park. It's all for 350 cedis. Discover the world of wonder with thrilling new attractions from exotic birds and fascinating animals, and so much more happening at the Safari World in terms of the Safari Eco Park. And you can treat some loved ones to a day filled with fun, learning, and exploration. All in a safe, serene environment designed for unforgettable memories. So as I was indicating earlier, adults 350 cedis, teens 250, 6 years plus is 150. And there's also accommodation packages as well, so you can stay the night in a cozy camper cabin nestled in peaceful, natural surroundings. So that one goes for 3,000 cedis per night, and you can just experience that now by finding out more. 059 691 4394. You can also reach them on 059 691 4384, and don't miss out on the ultimate safari experience only at Safari Eco Park.
I like the woodland cabins.
Oh, okay.
That comes with a private swimming pool. Kill and Tia for extra protection with the new Lifebuoy Carbolic promo pack. Buy 5 pieces of Lifebuoy Carbolic and get 1 extra bar for free. Absolutely free. Ain't you're fast. Visit any supermarket or provision store for your promo pack now, because Kill and Tia for extra protection. Choose Lifebuoy. Choose protection. Okay, Blessed? Do that. Kill and Tia.
We're always doing that. But of course, we need more money to do that, isn't it? And we ought to be strong to be doing that as
Most
well.
definitely.
Yeah, and we are saving the dates. The 9th edition of the quarterly Omni-Basic Bank Health Walk is here. I want to see the chief of staff there. Anyway.
I'm sure he'll be there.
Oh, he should be there. Great. Please, I beg you, it's not walk with Julius. This one is Omni-Basic Bank 9th edition Health Walk.
I should be there.
Okay, yeah.
I
mean, if Chief will be there, we should all be there.
No,
to say hello to him.
someone sent me a picture yesterday and said, Charlie, why, boss? You stop the walk.
Oh, don't give up, Winston.
No, I have to start the walk.
Yeah.
So I'll be there.
In partnership with the Honorable Julius Debra.
Those are your words.
And you know, there's this fine lady the man has been working with.
That's
there are so many
that's
questions.
the wife. That's the wife.
Okay. All correct, sir. Sorry.
Continue. That's the
and
wife.
who gave you that filler?
Continue.
Who gave you that filler?
Nana Kumi has responded to your question.
Okay, Nana.
Yeah, so I'll tell you later on.
Okay. No comments, please.
Continue.
So save the dates, please, if you're listening to us. The 9th edition of the quarterly Omni Basic Bank Health Walk, October 4, 2025. The time is 5:30 a.m. University of Ghana Sports Stadium. And the outfit, anything sporty at all, come with friends and family. Let's keep fit and network together. So for more information, just call 030 708 6000. So it's 030 708 6000. Bank, not Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank.
So the Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited's back to school promotion is here with us once again. From now to the 31st of October this year, Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited is offering a generous 10 to 20% discount on all school items, including pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and more, across all their branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, and Cape Coast. Parents, teachers, students, please hurry while stock lasts. For more information, call 0302 764 101 or 0302 764 209 or email info@kingdomstoreonline.com. You can also visit their website, kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply.
And indeed, ever felt like you're always, reacting to customers? It's time to get ahead. The Customer Service Africa is presenting to you the 4th International Customer Service Summit 2025, esteemed unlocking customer loyalty through proactive and predictive service. So join keynote speakers, Dr. Emmanuel Day, to me. That was a long time. I've not heard from him in a while.
Yeah. Foundation for Future Leaders.
Yeah. So inspiring to hear from him.
Yeah.
I think we should be there, Winston. And of course, the special guest will be Dr. Daniel Macaulay. McDan. He's now a chief, right? I don't know the title.
Yes, he's a chief.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Lady Entire Martin will also be there, and top industry leaders on the 10th of October 2025, 9 a.m. at Tank Palace Hotel. Sponsors the African Regent Hotel. Then we have Leather on Hall, GH, Green Trek Tolls, and media partners. Yours truly, Joy FM, Joy News, Joy Business, Joy Prime will be on board as well. So don't miss the chance to transform service, spark innovation, and drive profits. For online registration, here's what you need to do. Just log on to register.easytag. The easy tag is with a double G. So register.easytag.com and you'll find out more. So 020-009-5070 is the number to call. You can also call 0242-861-098.
So why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? From just 983 Ghana cedis a month, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier with free paper and enjoy truly unlimited printing. Every lease comes with free toners or cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance, and full nationwide coverage across all 16 regions. Save yourself the high cost of buying machines, paying for paper, repairs, and maintenance. Flexible and customized payment options are also available. Visit Valex Lease, VALLEX, lease.com or call 0244-644-048 or 0535-208-661 or 0208-603-312. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions. Now, when we return after these messages, sports, food for thought, birthday shouts here on the Super Morning Show. Stay with us.
Momo. It has made life happen in lots of good ways.
Mr. Kwanzaa, Minsaka insurance claim no. Let us say.
It has put together beautiful weddings. It has filled the bellies of boys at their favorite watchy joint.
My guy, stop. Who they chop cancel these days?
It has made millions of businesses possible.
Minsaka no. We are back in business.
With just a few taps, money moves faster, easier, and safer. Momo understands the weight of your trust in us. We continuously enhance security with features like self-paying reset to help you protect your money. Momo will only call you with 0244 300,000. No MTN or Momo staff will call or ask for your PIN or one-time password. Do not transfer funds to anyone whose identity you have not verified. Do not approve any prompts you have not initiated. Momo, still Munsaka.
Ever wondered what else your Standard Chartered Visa card can do? It is not just for taking money from ATMs. Your Standard Chartered Visa card is the enjoyment card. Use it to shop at malls and supermarkets and for all your online transactions. Book and pay for that overdue vacation online and win fantastic rewards like airtime, Melcon gift vouchers, and a weekend stay at a plush hotel and many more. It is the enjoyment card. So next time you're about to make any payment, let your Standard Chartered Visa card lead the way, not cash. It is your gateway to secure, convenient, and rewarding payments. Visit the 360 Rewards website for more information. Standard Chartered, here for good.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold, and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
The luckiest, luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community go win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
And time now for birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to us by MTN. Everywhere you go, and Bank of Africa. Get a quick fix loan from Bank of Africa at an unbeatably low interest rate. Call or visit Bank of Africa today. Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. And this one says, happy birthday to Shaif Mohammed of GRA Agboboloshi office. May the good Lord bless you and grant you long life with good health. Is coming from Nana Harden to you. And this one says, a happy birthday to Nanesi York, chief accountant of Rockstairs Roofing Systems Accra branch. May the Lord favor you on every side and cause you to shine even in darkness. From Mavis of the sales department of the multimedia group. And happy birthday to her honor, Mrs. Angela Atachi Adenta Circuit Court 1. And finally, this is more of this one is congratulations, okay? Congratulations to Justice Olivia Obing Owusu and Justice Alexander Osei Tutu. Now they've been elected President and Vice President of the Association of Judges and Magistrates, okay? And it's from the Law Show on Joy News.
I see, great. Glorious birthday also going out to Stephen Abuaji, CEO of Star Holiday Travel. And may the Lord bless you bountifully, protect you always, and grant you good health, wisdom, and prosperity. Wishing you a joyful and fulfilling year ahead. And that's coming through from Godfred Isel, Brand and Communications Manager for Africa World Airlines. And indeed, we wish you all the very, very best.
Great. It means we can get into the Sports Center, and it's brought to us by MTN. Switch to MTN's eSIM. Download my MTN app to go SIMless today. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. FPAC blows your pain away, and DsTV, your home of entertainment, and Twisco, power your dream.
Amazing. And for many years, you've put in that hard work to build what you have now, that business, that career, and your savings. But you know what? Now's the time to move it to the next level. We know and understand that you have wealth ambitions, whether you're seeking to invest to grow your wealth or secure your legacy. We are here to help you make that right move at the right time. With Standard Chartered, you're getting more than just banking. You're getting access to a global network of tailored solutions designed to grow, manage, and protect your wealth for generations to come. Great expertise there at Standard Chartered, with a global network that's offering you an array of wealth and diversified investment options across the world. So now's the time to act on insight, not hindsight. Let Standard Chartered help grow, protect, and safeguard your wealth. So let's get talking today. 023 300 0041. Standard Chartered is here for good.
And Blazer, the numbers don't lie. Over 1,000 winners this week in the Stillman Saga promo. From 100 to 200 cedis e-cash, brand new yellow-based routers, and even up to 2,000 weekly prizes. And here's the big one: keep transacting on the Momo app, and you could walk away with the ultimate prize at jaw-dropping 100,000 Ghana cedis.
That's right.
And remember, it's not just payments and money transfers, bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. So your chance awaits. Download the Momo app, keep transacting, and you too can say Mensaka.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, time now for sports now. Mubarak is here. Haruna Mubarak, good morning.
Winstonia, morning.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. Yourself?
As you can see, God is taking care of us.
Champions League on last night, but
okay. Manchester United. Okay, thank you very much. Continue with sports.
Thank you very much, Winston. Coming up on the Joy Sports Center.
Feeding Vitinha. They're still looking for that window of opportunity as we head towards stoppage time, and they've got it here. Gonzalo Ramos, will they strike in lethal fashion?
Champions League holders PSG underlined their early title credentials with a late comeback win over. So Champions League holders PSG underlined their early title credentials with a late comeback win over Barcelona in Spain. Also in Azerbaijan.
Here's Adai though, from nowhere for Karabakh. Still Adai, good hit, great goal! Emmanuel Adai relieving the pressure for Karabakh and sending them into dreamland again in the UEFA Champions League.
So Ghana winger Emmanuel Adai nets his first Champions League goal to seal Karabakh's victory over Copenhagen. We'll review all last night's action and more. But first, the Court of Arbitration for Sport has thrown out King Faisal's request for a stay of execution in their ongoing dispute with the Ghana Football Association. Now, CAS dismissed the bid to render the FA's Ordinary Congress and its resolutions null and void, including a third-term limit for the FA president. Muftar Nabila Abdullah has the details.
Wednesday's decision is a response to a formal complaint filed on September 15, 2025 by King Faisal. They have said in their petition that the Ghana FA should not have held its Congress because it was formally served with a notice of injunction. The GFA was formally served with a legal challenge to the alleged annual general meeting held on August 12, 2025, and the resolution allegedly passed during that meeting, according to them, was contrary to the rules governing football in this country. It says that part of the class petition to the Court of Arbitration for Sport has ruled on, with the main case yet to be heard. So basically, what is going to happen is that Kim Faisal had wanted the Court of Arbitration for Sport to expedite the decision in relation to this matter. But the Court of Arbitration for Sport says that this matter is going to go through the entire process.
Now let's talk about the Black Stars now, because head coach Otuado is expected to name his squad this week for the final two World Cup qualifiers against Central African Republic and Comoros later this month. Now his future has been under scrutiny since last month's draw with Chad, with the Sports Minister Kofi Adams raising concerns. But GFA Communications Director Henry Asante Chum insists the focus remains on the qualifiers, not on Otuado's future.
At this point, the sole objective of the FA and the ministry is to ensure that Ghana qualifies for yet another FIFA World Cup, and that will be our 5th appearance at the World Cup. And it will be great in our history to make it to USA, Mexico, and Canada. So issues about the future of the coach for me at this point is immaterial. The most important thing is for us to go into the game against Central African Republic, win and seal our qualification, come back to Ghana and beat Comoros to put a smile on the faces of Ghanaians. After that, if there is any need whatsoever to think about the future of the coach, I'm sure the authorities will deal with that.
Yeah, that's GFA Communications Director Henry Asante Chum speaking to Wazo TV. Now, elsewhere, the Ghana Boxing Interim Management Committee has announced that Ghanaian boxers who have secured international bouts may proceed with them, provided they meet all requirements. Now, the committee was put together earlier this week to steer the affairs of boxing after the dissolution of an earlier interim committee following the death of boxer Ernest Akushe 11 days after a bout. But stakeholders are fighting the legitimacy of this new IMC put together by the National Sports Authority and the Sports Ministry. One of them is the CEO of Box Office Promotions, Alex Amoah.
I can tell you that I even took Kutenikwe and the GBA to court because he didn't want to work with the GBA constitution. And I had a judgment on that the GBA has a constitution, and anything that is done contrary to the GBA constitution is an infringement of the constitution and is null and void. Okay. So I can tell you that the IMC taking over the mandate of running professional boxing in Ghana is inconsistent with the GBA constitution.
So you will go to court again?
Maybe, if the authority will not listen to us.
He added that they are against how the new Ghana Boxing IMC was formed because it will serve as a bad precedent in the future.
Not really against the board, but the way and manner that it was done. If they could rectify things, that they sit with us and we could go to Congress and Congress to endorse these people, then we see that it's Congress that has power to bring people on board to manage Ghana Boxing Authority. If we allow Yampa Frankres National Sports Authority to make a decision for us, like taking a constitutionally mandated Ghana Boxing Board away and then we are giving him some powers that in future other subsequent government that will come into power may want to do the same thing.
Yeah, but veteran boxing manager Yofi Boham disagrees with him. Boham said happenings over the past few months warrant the intervention of authorities.
What has happened, which has brought about this action,
yes,
it's something which is very worrying. And if it's worrying, an authority is needed to put things right. So I see nothing wrong in this IMC that has been inaugurated. It's been inaugurated because things were going wrong.
Now, elsewhere, Commonwealth Sports Ghana has announced a lineup of activities for the King's Baton Relay scheduled to take place from October 3rd to 7th, 2025. Now, this event is part of the countdown to the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland. The Baton Relay will kick off at the Flagstaff House with His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama flagging off the event tomorrow. To the Champions League now. Well, yeah, so Ghanaian winger Emmanuel Adai scored his first Champions League goal as Karabakh made 2 wins out of 2 with a 2-0 home victory over Copenhagen. Now, elsewhere as well, Goncalo Ramos, he struck a 90th minute winner as Paris Saint-Germain sealed a 2-1 victory over Barcelona. It was PSG's third consecutive win against Barca in the Catalan capital. But Barca head coach Hansi Flick admitted his side were second best.
They deserved the victory. It's hard, but we have to accept it. Yes, today was how was said. I think also Petty played many minutes, Frankie played many minutes. So it's for us very important that they are fresh and but at the end it's all about a team, and we will make it next time better.
In England, Arsenal made it 2 wins from 2 after beating Olympiacos 2-0 at the Emirates. Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli got the goals. Now Martinelli, who has now scored in back-to-back games, says Arsenal must aim to go all the way.
Yeah, I mean it's good for the club, you know. We want to have the best players around us, and yeah, as I said, we have a really good group and a big one now, and it's good for the club. We want to win every title that we play in, and yeah, this is what we're gonna try to do.
In France, Erling Haaland scored twice, but Manchester City had to settle for a 2-2 draw with Monaco after the game ended in controversy. Conor McNamara was there for the BBC.
This was a game that Manchester City seemed to be up and running at when Erling Haaland gave them the lead. It'll dink over the advancing goalkeeper in the first half, but almost immediately a brilliant reply from Jordan Teze on his 26th birthday. Couldn't have hit it better outside the penalty area to the top corner beyond Donnarumma, and Monaco was straight back level. But Haaland was soon to extend Manchester City's lead, and they were 2-1 up at half-time. But that third goal to give them a cushion just wouldn't arrive for Pep Guardiola, and then right at the very end, all the controversy. In UEFA's opinion, Manchester City's Nico Gonzalez kicked an opponent in the head while trying to play the ball. That's the wording they've used when he had that challenge on Eric Dyer. Dyer, the England defender, stood up and then scored the penalty himself. 2-2. Monaco continue their unbeaten home record this season, and Manchester City have not won away in the Champions League in over a year.
Elsewhere, Villarreal and Juventus also finished 2-2. Newcastle hammered Union SG 4-0. Bayer Leverkusen drew 1-1 with PSV. Dortmund thrashed Athletic Club 4-1, and Napoli edged Sporting CP by 2-1. That's your sports, and back to you, Blessed.
The champions, isn't it?
Exactly.
Anyway, grateful for the Joy Sports Centre by the Joy Sports team this morning, bringing us to 47 after 7 here on the Super Morning Show. Tell us how you're feeling this morning. It's raining actually, and we're wondering if your area is flooded as well. You can send us your comments 055 11 11997 and tell us how the general mood is out there for this morning. But of course, time now for Food for Thought here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Roverman Productions. Be the difference. And I keep telling Uncle Lepo each morning that I have my own way of putting a title to the story that we started a couple of weeks ago. And Uncle Lepo, I'm calling that the man in the mirror, but you have your own title as well. Good morning, Uncle Lepo.
Good morning, the blessed man. The blessed man, how are you? And because you are blessed, we are also blessed.
We are blessed. We are indeed blessed. It's just that for some weird reason, DJ Wuberti decided to encourage all of us to keep our doors open this morning. I said they will be flooded if you do that in Accra.
Yeah, indeed. By the way, my next play will be on the 28th to 30th of November, and then 5th to 7th of December. So the dates are locked in.
Okay.
The play would announce later on, but between now and sometime middle of November, if you buy a ticket, you're getting it at 250 instead of 300.
Wow.
And you'll get it on the Rover app, the Cover short code *365 *535#. And more details will be coming as the days go on.
Yeah, great. We're excited about that. Is that a reduction or increase in value for money?
Oh, this is increase in value for less money.
Okay.
Only at Roboman.
Yes. Anyway.
Listen, we have been in the company of the new president of Ghana, Nee Christian, on the night after his swearing in. President Nee Christian is being confronted by his future self, who accuses him of making life difficult for him. The president's team, who cannot see nor hear the intruder, conclude that the president is having a mental breakdown. We left off last Thursday at the point where the second phone in his bedroom rang. Let's take up the story from there. Just then the second phone in the room started ringing. That was a line from the National Security Control Room. He had been told that whenever that phone rang, it would be for a major national or international crisis. And here it was ringing. Something terrible was happening somewhere in Ghana or to a Ghanaian, and it was his call. The president looked at the time, 1:30 a.m. The intruder, reading his mind, said, "Welcome to the office of the president. You have just had your last peaceful sleep. You will not sleep again for the next 8 years." The president moved to the phone and said to the intruder, "Please don't leave until I have finished with this call." The intruder said, "Then pray and hope that call will not result in you being rushed into the presidential bunker for safety. The prospect of there being a national emergency on the first day of his presidency that will require the evacuation of the president caused Ni to stop in his tracks. He wondered if all presidents are hit with a national emergency on the dawn of their second day in office. When the president picked the call, the voice on the other side said, "Good evening, Mr. President. This is Al Hassan, your national security coordinator. Sorry for interrupting your evening, sir, but there is a situation in the middle region. The Paramount King's Palace is under attack. The police are being overrun. Requesting permission to deploy military on the ground." The president closed his eyes. He was new to the job of the president, but he fully understood the ramifications of the report he had just been given. The Paramount King in the middle region had been hostile to him and his campaign, and had openly declared his support for Ni's opponent, who had told the king that Ni intended to dethrone him if he became president. And now, here was the king on the attack on the dawn of the second day of his presidency. "Is the king safe?" he asked. "For now, Mr. President," said Al Hassan. "I'm however not sure I can say the same. I can say that by morning." "So what do you advise?" asked the president. Al Hassan said, "Clashes in that region escalate very quickly. I can get men on the ground in less than an hour on your orders, Mr. President, sir." "Well, do it immediately," said the president, "and impose a curfew till calm is restored. And let me talk with the king as soon as that is possible." "Yes, sir, Mr. President," said Al Hassan. Permission to carry on, sir." "Go ahead," the president said. Ni looked at the intruder and asked, "How did this turn out?" The intruder said, "I'm not at liberty to tell you. What I can tell you is swallow some of the reports you receive from that region with a pinch of salt." Ni said, "You say you were not at liberty to tell me how this crisis turned out. But are you at liberty to tell me anything about my term?" The intruder said, "The future can be changed. You cannot do anything about the past, but you can always change the course of the future with what you do in the present. What happens on your watch and how your 2 terms go would depend on whether you become the president of the nation or you become the president of just your party. Please be the president of the nation. Let even those who did not vote for you enjoy some dividends of democracy." Just then his cell phone rang. It was his daughter, Elsie, calling. Elsie was based in the US, but when he won the elections, she relocated to Ghana to be with him. "Hi, baby girl," Ni said. Elsie said, "Dad, are you okay?" "Yes, I'm okay," Ni said. "You should be asleep already, shouldn't you?" Elsie said, "I was, but I was having terrible dreams. Dad, we need to pray because I don't like what I was seeing. Bloodshed, confusion, refugees. Dad, we need to pray." Ni said, "Tell you what, come over at 5 and let's pray and let's fast for the rest of the week. Now go back to bed." "I'll be there at 5, Dad," said Elsie. "And good night, Dad. I love you, Dad." "Love you too, baby girl," he said. "Dad?" Elsie said. "Yes, baby girl." Elsie said, "God made you president and he will help you." "I know," said Ni. "Now, get some sleep." He hung up. His head was pounding. He had dreamt of being president most of his life, and now he was president, and he was not enjoying it so far. His cell phone rang again. He did not know the number and was about to ignore it when the intruder said, "I think you better pick that call." Ni picked the call. Hello, he said. There was no response from the other end. Instead, he heard voices. It seemed like there was a meeting and someone present at the meeting had called him and left the call open so he could listen in to what was going on at the meeting. He listened intently and could make out the voice of the chairman of the party and then the voice of the general secretary. There were other voices he could not quite recognize. He looked at the time, 1:40 a.m. There was a meeting going on at 1:40 a.m. somewhere with the executives of the party present. What would make the party executives hold a meeting at such an ungodly hour? Well, he was soon to find out. And blessed, that's all time would allow me to do today. So, we'll continue, God willing, on Monday.
Can't wait for that, Uncle Ebo. Thank you for inspiring us as always, and waiting to hear what will happen next and what that whole meeting is about. But since you've let the cat out of the bag, it's time to tell our listeners about the exciting shows coming up in the fourth quarter play that will show at the National Theatre on the 28th, 29th and 30th of November, right? And then we also have the 5th, 6th and 7th of December 2025. That's correct, Uncle Ebo? Okay, we seem to have lost Uncle Ebo right there, but I was just going to tell you about Roman Productions, which is doing quite a lot now in partnership with the National Theatre and yours truly, Joy FM. We're announcing the fourth quarter play that will show at the National Theatre, 28th, 29th, 30th. We also have the 5th, 6th and 7th of December 2025. So from now till the 16th of November 2025, you can buy your early bird tickets at an incredible experience at the following shows. Of course, the early bird tickets are now going for 250 Ghana cedis instead of the usual 300 Ghana cedis. They are available via the Rover app. You have the Koba short code, *365 *535#. And you'd have the regular tickets as well, also on sale. You can get some of the outlets. Joy FM, you can just come over to our front desk. We have the Shell shops at Airport, Tema Community 11, and also Dansoman and Bachona Total. So for discounts, you can apply as a loyalty card holder, and you get a lot of discounts as well. And of course, Fridays at 7 p.m., you have only one show. Saturdays, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. That will be two shows. And on Sunday at 1 p.m. we have 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. So that makes it 3 on Sundays. To place large orders or make inquiries, all you have to do is to send a WhatsApp message now, 0505 546 030. You can also call 0505 546 010 for more information. Sponsors Koba and Gino Tomato Mix. We have communication partners M-Notify and Logistic Movers. Roverman Production, 17 years of consistency and excellence. Roverman Productions, be the difference. Time now for the Joy Business Minute. It's brought to us as always by Anointed Engineering Services Limited. They are into the sales of ultra silent fuel efficient diesel generating sets, sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at competitive prices. So for every generator set that you acquire, you're going to be enjoying 5-year warranty. They also undertake maintenance of all kinds and repairs. Lots of services there on offer at Anointed Electricals. 24-hour emergency services, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental services. They also are into the sales of tower lights and rentals. For those of you who are around East Legon, you can find them. It's 26 Boundary Road, close to the AH Hotel. The head office is number 77 Anointed House on the Odoko Malam Highway. They have 21 branches nationwide, and they are into skills training as well. They have a training school that trains students when it comes to generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and when it comes to solar installations as well. So they offer 80% hands-on training, and you'd have 20% when it comes to theoretical learning. So all you have to do today is to take your time, dial the following numbers and call Anointed Electricals today. 0243 480 334. You can also reach them on 0246 423 534, and once you do that, you'd be in touch with Anointed Engineering Services Limited. And Anointed is the generator experts.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts. President John Mahama has revealed that Ghana is locked in negotiations with the US government to review the 15% tariff on exports to the US. Government statistician Dr. Hassan Idrisu is calling for urgent attention to solve challenges within Ghana's food sector to sustain the reduction in inflation. Superlock Technologies is gearing up for the EcoBank Journeys Habitat Fair 2025, showcasing cutting-edge door and locking systems that combine style with safety. The fair takes place from October 23 to 26 at the Accra International Conference Center. And the White House says mass layoffs of U.S. federal workers will begin in 2 days as lawmakers trade blame over the first government shutdown in almost 7 years. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And that's right, bringing you back to the Super Morning Show this morning, a minute just after 8. Joy Business Minute brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services Limited. They are the generator experts. But indeed, what an inspiring story it has been. Listening to Uncle Ibu do that series for us. I love to call that the man in the mirror. Food for thought on the Super Morning Show is brought to you by Roverman Productions. Be the difference. Okay, and so we've got quite a lot coming up on the show this morning. We've talked about the inflation rate now moving into single digits. The implications for us and the way forward is what we're looking forward to. We'll break down all of the details for you here on the show shortly. But there's a lot more you need to learn about because there's so much happening, and we're also looking forward to that meeting between the president and, of course, the civil society groups. So illegal mining is still on the agenda, and lots more that we will be talking about this morning. We'll be having our friends also join us from this renewable challenge that we've been talking about, the Energy Commission, I should say, because lots of our young brothers and sisters are doing quite an amazing work, and of course they are showcasing a lot through the power of STEM education. That's why I'm excited about the Renewable Challenge, which is going to be happening, the grand finale, and we'll have our friends from the Energy Commission walk us through what we will be or should be expecting from that very event. But stay with us here on the Super Morning Show. We're taking a little break. When we get back, I will tell you more in store for you.
Small money day, big money day, where too much money day. Telecel too much money promo drop. If you dial *500#, then join them for the Telecel too much money promo inside. You feel win 100 Ghana cedis cash for the daily draws, 20,000 Ghana cedis for the weekly draws, then 1.2 million Ghana cedis for the grand draw inside. That be 1.2 million Ghana cedis. You for just reload airtime, then get points wey fit make you win. Make you dial *500# or go the Telecel Play app top. Then book inside riders give the Telecel too much money promo. Terms and conditions apply.
Telecel, connecting energies.
This promo it be NLA where they regulate them for the Caritas Lottery platform top.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castnet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Are you a business leader looking to secure the health and well-being of your team? Are you an individual seeking personal health protection for you and your family? At Equity Health Insurance, we know what good health means. That is why we offer comprehensive and competitive insurance plans that fit your needs.
Equity Health Insurance has been a game changer for my family. The Ebusian Health Plan provides coverage for us anytime we visit a medical facility.
My work colleagues and I receive the best of medical care from many hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies because we are signed up to an Equity Corporate Plan.
Well, you heard them. Join the Equity Health Insurance family now. Visit our website at www.equityhealthinsurance.com for more information on our range of products and services. Contact us via email at info@equityhealthinsurance.com or call us on 050-1515-124 or 020-4269-562, and we are ready to assist you. Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
Accra, get ready. On October the 10th and 11th, multiple Grammy Award-winning jazz musician Wynton Marsalis and the world's greatest jazz orchestra, the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, will perform live at the Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill. Experience 2 unforgettable nights of pure jazz excellence from New York to Accra. This is a once-in-a-generation cultural moment. Tickets are limited. Secure yours now before they sell out. Tickets are available at Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill, or you can call or WhatsApp 0241-611-822 for tickets and inquiries. October the 10th and 11th, 8 p.m. each night. Wynton Marsalis and the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, live in Accra. Also featuring drummer Herlin Riley, percussionist Weedy Bryma, and vocalist Chanel Johns. This event is presented by the Ghana Jazz Foundation and Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Okay, good to be back here on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages here on the show are brought to you by EcoBank. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. Number 10, liver salt, a refreshing relief. Don't forget that we're still expecting your messages, sharing your views with us as to what's happening around town. Some downpour for the morning, and so we're expecting that there'll be some dotted cases of flooding, which has always been the case. So share your experience with us. 055-11-11997. You can just feel free to tell us where your community is and what the situation is where you are. But motorists, the caution to you is that you slow down your speed, and of course, so that it allows you to make decisions quite early in time. And also there's reduced friction, isn't it? So your braking system might not save you. And so, we're just urging caution, generally speaking. Okay, and speaking about the Super Morning Show and the social media messages, as I was indicating earlier, it's brought to us by EcoBank and number 10 liver salt. And speaking about EcoBank, parents, guardians, students, and school administrators, is that thought of going back to school season giving you pressure? Well, from fees to buying school supplies and even accessing short-term loans to the support that you give to school projects. All of this gives you a lot of stress. But this time, we're saying that EcoBank has got that stress-free solution for you. So if you're a parent, if you're a guardian, conveniently pay school fees now. Use the digital first platform on offer at EcoBank, and you can do that no matter where you are around the world. Just use the EcoBank Rapid Transfer that will let you pay fees directly into your school's account. It's fast, it's hassle-free, so you don't have to worry at all. And if you're a school administrator, you're wondering how you can, of course, collect fees easily. EcoBank has got the easy fee collection solution for you today. So get asset financing as well from EcoBank and expand your facilities, working capital, and keep things running smoothly with EcoBank. So all we're saying is that this time, let EcoBank, deal with that stress for you in terms of matters relating to your fees and all of that. So EcoBank is handling that stress while you focus on what matters most. Learn more about EcoBank Back to School offers now. You can call them 0800 003225 for inquiries. Sincerely yours, your Back to School partner, EcoBank. And EcoBank is indeed the Pan-African bank.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And it's raining lots of goodness here on the Super Morning Show. Good morning, Ghana. Kickstart your day also with that irresistible chocolate goodness of Twisco, enriched with Enifort, we like to call it. It's a combination of energy boosting minerals and also vitamins, including vitamins B. You have C, D, and so much more. Just in one Twisco sachet for you. So at just 2 Ghana cedis only, you can treat yourself to that nice Twisco chocolate taste. You can do that with that little ones as well. You can just treat them to that rich, delightful chocolate taste of Twisco today and power that dream. And that's made possible by Twisco this morning. So simply mix with water, add milk, stir and enjoy. The kids can't get enough, right? So why wait? Just head straight to the nearest store and grab your Twisco 20-gram sachet. We have the 400-gram sachet, and also it comes in a tin as well. So if you're looking for the 400-gram, you can find that in the tin today as well. So Twisco is indeed powering your dream. The advert is approved by the Foods and Drugs Authority. And we've got big stories coming up shortly here on the Super Morning Show. Big stories on the Super Morning Show brought to you by Telecel, connecting energies. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa. And we also have on board Equity Health Insurance. And Equity Health Insurance is indeed here for you. Okay, and speaking of Telecel, Telecel is doing the countdown. It's on. It's just a few days away, and we have the grand prize of 1.2 million Ghana cedis up for grabs. Of course, you should be the lucky winner. I'm wishing you the very best, and if you do win, don't forget our 10% here on the show. Anyway, so it's happening. It's the Telecel Ghana Too Much Money promo. Reload or just bundle more using Telecel Cash now, and you'll be increasing your chances of making so much more and winning the ultimate prize of 1.2 million Ghana cedis. So don't forget, winners are still being announced in the daily and weekly draws. Keep reloading and joining that winning team today. So act fast, reload more. You could be the next millionaire. You never know. It could be your chance to be that lucky winner today of that 1.2 million Ghana cedis. So it could be you. The Telecel Too Much Money promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Telecel is indeed connecting energies.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And we are all excited that we are in the month of October. Quite a lot happening here at the Multimedia Group when you talk about the month of October. And one of them is the Ecobank Joy News Habitat Fair, which will be happening Thursday, October 23 to Sunday, October 26, 2025. You want to be a part of that Ecobank Joy News Habitat Fair because it will indeed be raining discounts. We'll be telling you about some of the exciting deals on offer there shortly. But just as I was pointing out, the big stories is what we're focusing on for this morning as well. Looking at inflation, looking at the figures coming down, single digit as of now, 9.4 percentage points. That's where we are. A 14% reduction in inflation as well. What's the impact on your personal economy and on the country as well? So all of that will be explored shortly with the experts, and it's all brought to you by Telecel, Lancaster University, and Equity Health Insurance. And here's what I ought to tell you, because many of you think that you need big money to plan for your retirement. That's not the case, actually. Do you know that you actually don't need that big money to plan for your retirement? You can just do that today with 1 Ghana cedis. Yes, that's all you need, 1 Ghana cedi, and that's all you need to join the Shield Cedi Crore Day Pension Plan. It's coming through from Shield Pension Trust. It's simple, it's affordable, it's flexible, and it's even getting better. So here's the great deal. When you sign up for the Shield Pension Trust Fund, you're being automatically rolled onto the Dache Apomoding plan. It's giving you medical insurance when you retire, and also if you're a banker, an IT expert, civil servant, a trader, freelancer, or probably you're just thinking ahead, join the Shield Pension Trust family now. It's coming through from Shield Pension Trust, and you can find out more shieldpensiontrust.com or send them a WhatsApp message today 050-915-0253. Now, Shield Pension Trust is going right into the future with you. Okay then, and you've been waiting and planning and waiting for that right time to make the next move. Stanbic Bank rates have dropped, and this is your time. So take those bold steps now. Fund your dreams with a Stanbic personal loan. It could be the vehicle loan. You can do the consumer finance loan and solar loans, as well as the home loan or credit card as well. Be unstoppable this season with Stanbic Bank. Just find out more. Visit stanbic.com.ga to get started today. Stanbic Bank. Okay, so stay with us here on the Super Morning Show. When we return, we'll start off with the amazing things happening. Young ones who are slugging it out for the Energy Commission's Senior High School Renewable Energy Challenge. Fascinating, tech on display by young ones from senior high schools. And that's why we're all excited about the innovation happening in this year's contest. But who will take it home? Yeah, the bragging rights, isn't it? There are so many schools on board this year. We have Dabokpa Technical Training Institute. There's Ola Girls. There's the Damangos SHS. Then we have Presec Legon also on board this year. So many schools on offer. 6 actually for the finals. So who are you rooting for this morning? Let us know. Send us a message 055 1111997, and we've got inflation on the target as well, plus more for you here on the Super Morning Show. And the big stories brought to you by Telesol Connecting Energies, Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Equity Health Insurance here for you.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat? I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. With sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices, you also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 21 branches nationwide. Locate us at East Legon, 26 Boundary Road, close to the AH Hotel. Call us on 024-642-3534 or 024-348-0334. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
When Ginny meets your mouth, you go sing, oh, you go dance.
Use Cook Ginny rice for birthdays, breakups, makeups, mother-in-laws, children, exes, boyfriends, girlfriends. All those meals spreading smiles. Now it's your turn to smile. Ginny rice says, let's go to Dubai. From September to December, stand a chance to win washing machines, smart TVs, fridges, gas cookers, and a once-in-a-lifetime free trip to Dubai. All you need to do is buy a 4.2 kg bag of Ginny rice, scratch the card inside for a free chance to win a prize. Now that's worth a smile. Fly Dubai with Ginny. Ginny, spreading smiles. This advert is FDA approved.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Still like Fanta my pepe, Fanta na pepe. No de lungu lungu my wewe. Oh no, bad girl we no de chele. Money must stay. No de lungu lungu my way. Oh no.
If you slow down, I go run go. If you play boy, I be baddie. If you slow down, I go run go next door. If you slow down, I go run go. If you play boy, I be baddie. If you slow down, I go run go next door.
Still like Fanta my pepe, Fanta na pepe. Lungu lungu my baby. Oh no, bad girl we no dey chele. Money must stay.
Me love it. I know say you want to my body. Can't compare me to nobody. Face body on point,
oh, Jimmy love it. No need the makeup, post my jolly. I know say you pack up when I empty my account. You no need precaution. Send by my body for today. Oh, bossy man, you're back. I know say body no be so low, cause I prepare your body for my bed.
I know people say you, but nobody comes in my body. Now you got ginger me.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
What you want, my do? And even if the girl like get the pooch, Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only a little boy, you. Odupa, Olua, yeah.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Joy is coming, only a little boy, you. Good morning, joy come in the morning. But we dey look for the go, so joy come in the woody. To overtake we are set to and talk party yo we are back on. I want all the chicken 3 pound 4. Oh my Joe, oh my papa no. It's alright, I don't hide. No step on my shoe. Why not? Rocky Mac. I don't live on my stamina. Fly go Canada, pump and pass.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM.
And so here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM with me, Winston, Amoah. And we told you that our friends are going to be joining us to have a conversation about the Energy Commission SHS Renewable Energy Challenge. Now, the grand finale is on the 7th of October. That's on Tuesday. And we'll be live on the Joy News channel. This morning, we're joined by Dr. Kofi Ampoma-Benefo, who's Senior Research Scientist at CSIR, and Emmanuel Omank-Okoye, who is National STEM Coordinator at the National STEM Unit, GES. Emmanuel, Doc, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you to have me.
I believe you're all doing very well.
Very well.
And preparations are underway. Everything is on course.
Absolutely.
Doc, I mean, before we get into everything, before we get into why it's important for CSIR to be part of this challenge, tell us briefly what this whole Energy Commission SHS Renewable Energy Challenge is all about.
Yeah, I remember I was part of the very beginning when one day that's Julius, one of the key persons, called me and said, "Oh, Doc, we're trying to do this and for the SHS. Do you have any ideas or what do you think?" So I sent him some information. And basically, they look at the broad picture of our energy consumption in Ghana and said, okay, where do we start from? You go throughout the length and breadth and then find out that there's something that we need to start from our kids or from the youth. If you check the JHS and even SHS curriculum, there's a component of it that talks about energy. So then the Energy Commission thought it that in their wide scope to look at how do we tap into this so that it doesn't become only just an academic course, but something that they can understand. And if you understand it from the childhood, then you pick it up, and as you grow, you build it up. So key is that they're looking at how to infuse how the kids can begin to learn about the energy and to be able to help all of us have a better future in terms of our energy perspective.
Great. I like the fact that we're thinking about how the young ones can help us have a better future. Of course, they are the future. And so if they learn it at this point in time, it actually would help. Emmanuel, I mean, you are with the National STEM Unit. Tell us why it's important for your institution to be part of this challenge.
Thank you very much, and I bring you warm greetings from the management of the Ghana Education Service, headed by Professor Ernest Kofi Davis, and then the two deputies, as well as my own director, Mrs. Olivia Sewa Opari. She is the director for the National STEM Resource Unit. All right, so thank you again for the question. For GES, from 2019, moving upwards, you have our curriculum being changed from the objective-based now to the standard-based curriculum, or what others will also refer to as the competence-based curriculum. What is in this curriculum? This curriculum trains learners so that learners will be able to demonstrate what they know and can do. That is the essence of it. You know, hitherto we have all complained of our learning being that of chew pour, pass and forget situations, learners not being able to apply all these. But then the competency base gives them the opportunity to directly apply these things. So they get to learn and then be exposed to the 21st century core skills. That is critical thinking, problem solving. They have communication, as well as they are doing collaboration, digital literacy, and all that. So with all these skills that are embedded in the curriculum, now we need to find a way of assessing learners as well, so we can actually prove that what they are learning, they actually can do them, because that's what the curriculum is looking out for. And voila, that is where you have the energy challenge coming in. And so it seriously sits in and fits into the situation why we actually needed them to be part of it. Thank you.
Great. Let me find out from Dr. Ampoma-Benefo, the Senior Research Scientist at CSIR. Why, I mean, you've been part of it right from the beginning, but why is it important for CSIR, for instance, to be part of this challenge?
For CSIR, like to stand for Council for Scientific Industrial Research. Some people will call it Center for, but it's the whole council. And then at the moment, we have 13 institutes, which starts, let's say we have food research and keep the food, animal research for animal, water research. So it means that we do research in these areas. And then our place is Institute of Industrial Research. So when you look at the energy space, it falls under the Institute of Industrial Research. So if Energy Commission is looking at the energy then definitely when they want to work with partners, then CHR comes in, because we have a research institute that plays a major role in energy.
Talking about working with partners, how does working together with other partners, for instance, for you, from your point of view, make the program stronger?
Yeah, so for the Energy Commission, they are the commission, so it's just like the player and they are the referee, right? And then the other partners are the players. So we have the referee and then the players on the field, including that's a GS, there's a TVET too, and then us. So we, the council is a quaternary institute. Let me just explain that a bit. We have the primary school, for example, the secondary school, then the universities are tertiary. So we go to the extent of being the quaternary. So we bridge the gap between what the universities does and then what the industry have, that commercialization or turning products into commercial technologies. So for the Energy Commission's program, the students do more of what would say prototype, or they are the pilot ones. So we coming in to help turn their product into commercial ones, so that then somebody can purchase it or buy it, and it becomes something that helps the country. So in the value chain of the competition, we play a significant role, so that it doesn't end at we have ended and that is all, but how that the country benefit out of it.
Great. Let me bring you in, Emmanuel. You want to make a point before I go to my
yes, thank you very much. So just to add to that, for us as an education institution, we have the opportunity where learners are now going to have that kind of integration, because they are going to meet with those who are directly in the industry and then are working on. It brings out the knowledge that they are learning do not just stay with them. They don't find themselves completely strange or parallel. So for us, the industry is concerned, but then they are able to work with them directly. They get to understand exactly what the industry equally needs. It gives the industry also the opportunity to also channel their pathways of what they would want the learners to equally acquire directly to the learners. So by the time learners are out, you see that they are completely well prepared, rounded people, either to move ahead in terms of world of further education or into the field of work, or to handle both. And that is exactly where Ghana is going.
Now, let me just stay with you, Emmanuel, because and this morning we're joined by Dr. Kofi Ampoma-Benefo, who's Senior Research Scientist at CSIR, and Emmanuel Omang Okwe, who's National STEM Coordinator at the National STEM Indigenous. We're talking about the Energy Commission SHS Renewable Energy Challenge. The grand finale is on the 7th of October 2025. Now, I'm sure you may have followed.
It's not just SHS. TVET.
Yes, TVET institutions are part, of course, because the Bokpa Technical Institute is in there. I think last year they were in the grand finale. Also.
Absolutely.
Yes, last year they played second to Mando Secondary School. Yes,
so.
I emceed that, so I remember very well. But let me get back to you. Were you surprised by the creativity of the student? I mean, I was when I was there last year. I couldn't believe what I saw, but going through it right from the preliminary stage to the semi-finals, were you surprised by what the young ones were doing?
Absolutely. I just don't have the words to really describe exactly the kind of surprise that we have. You have things that the learners are bringing up, and then you could just imagine if at this level they already have this kind of creativity, this kind of thoughts, this kind of reasoning, and again still even working it out to see it being functional. It's really mind-blowing and wonderful. I can recall the situation where a particular school, for example, presenting a whole mobile dialysis machine, and if you have this whole thing, this technical thing developed by students all by themselves, in fact the additions that they've done as against what already exists that they've seen, it tells you it's marvelous. They are not just those ones, but there are a lot more of that before we can even talk about those that we have also in the finalist competition. It's serious, and it is serious.
Let me find out from Dr. Ampoma-Benefo. I mean, when the student, once they started all of this, were you surprised by their creativity? What stood out for you?
Okay, it's yes and no. Let me start from the no first. My mom was a teacher who had retired as a basic school, and I remember when we were young, he used to send us to some kind of function. Now I understand it to be that there were exhibition where the schools will meet and then they show all the things that they have done. So from that angle, I know that there's a great potential in our youth always, right? So that's the point where I would say, no, I'm not surprised. But the other part, which is yes, is that yes, then whatever that I saw in the past is still there now, and they are doing greater things. So I would say that in a way, it is part of a revival of something which has been in the past, and then we should expect greater things, because now the beginning seems to be small, even though it's growing, but probably in the next 10 years we would be seeing very, very marvelous things.
Talking about within the next 10 years, seeing marvelous things, it will take me to something I want your views on. I mean, how can we, beyond the competition, how can these projects be supported to make real impact? For now, it looks like, okay, more like an exhibition. We show this is what we've done. End of story. How do we ensure these projects make real impact in life?
Yeah, so Energy Commission, they had a vision and then they gave birth to it, and that is very small. So first, they must continue to hold that vision and then grow it up, and then continue to bring on stakeholders, that's relevant stakeholders. But at a point, I think the government always have the biggest pocket, so the government may have to come in big time. But we also see that the other arm is the private sector participation. They also are, let's say, in the industry. For example, if a product is developed and finally commercialized, then we're looking at maybe the business people coming to take it up. So whilst the government, being one of the biggest players, comes in, I'm expecting that the private enterprise also come in from the other side, and then we work together. I may not want to talk about foreign sponsorship, because now when they come in, they detect what we're supposed to do, and then they take what we have. But if we want to grow what we have and then own it, then I would say that we may have enough resources to be able to grow it. That Energy Commission must keep the spirit and then groom it up.
Amoah, what would you say?
Thank you so much. So again, for us TVET Genius, we have these students developing this far. Should it end there, that is a very big deal. We have CSIR who are actually coming in, helping to refine the products at the end of the day, making it commercially viable. To the extent that I understand, even the first two have already been developed, where they are now working on patents. You see, with this kind of ideas, with this kind of progress, you encourage the learners to keep researching and to keep on going, because they know very soon they will be in school. Meanwhile, they will also equally be earning something, and that is charging all the other students to put in more effort and energy. And it's not just the students, their coaches are equally coming. And now it's a thing of the schools. Yeah, now the schools are ready to show that yes, we are equally bringing this to help the country from our end, and that is seriously a boost.
Finally, from you, Emmanuel, was that final message you would leave with the finalists? They're getting ready. We'll all be there to see, as they do their presentation. The best part is when they answer the questions. When the judges put the questions to them and they're answering. Because that's for the presentation, you've mastered it. But when they get to answering the questions, and I'm always surprised, the answers they're able to give. But anyway, what message would you leave with them?
So thank you once again. For our students, I'll just tell them they have prepared this. They've gone through the mail from the very beginning, from scratch. They have done modifications, etc. It's just about time where now they just tell the country as well as the entire world, because this is going viral, so that everybody knows that this is what they've been able to produce. They are telling us it is their product, so they should just enjoy themselves whilst they show us exactly what they have. No matter how the questions will come, since they own the product, definitely they have the process as well, so all the questions will go to them. So they should feel free and enjoy themselves. It's a wonderful competition, though. At the end of the day, they are all winners coming this far with whatever they have. It's valuable, so they should just give it up. Thank you.
And let me say congratulations to the 6 finalists: Dabokba Technical Institute, Preseg Legon, Damango SHS, Ola SHS, Kenyase, Ahantaman Girls, and Adidome SHS. Dr. Ampoma Benefo, finally from you, what message would you leave for these finalists?
They should just be confident in whatever they are presenting. And I think so far, for what I've witnessed, they usually stay within the time, and that is fine. But they seem to spend more time on why they are doing this, what they are doing, but rather what they have done. They should actually spend more time to tell us what they have done and the result that comes out, and that would help. But they should be confident in whatever they are presenting.
Okay, so it's on the 7th of October. Where are we having it?
That is Accra International Conference Center.
Great. And folks, I'll be there. I'll be there to see all these young ones telling us all the great inventions that they have. Thank you very much, Dr. Kofi Ampoma-Benifo, who's Senior Research Scientist, CSIR. To you, Emmanuel Omang Okwe, who's National STEM Coordinator, the National STEM Unit of the Ghana Education Service. Thank you very much for joining us. And we wish the finalists all the best on Tuesday. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. When we return after these messages, well, you've asked a question. You've asked, you say, so inflation 9.4, and so what? We find answers to that after these.
When the load is massive, when the road is rough, only one name delivers. Jack Heavy Commercial Vehicles. Built for strength, built for stamina, built for Ghana. With powerful engines, heavy-duty suspension, and a rock-solid jack structure, these machines are made for construction, mining, and large-scale haulage. The backbone of national development. From 20 tons to 80 tons, Jack HCVs take on Ghana's toughest roads and heaviest loads every single day. Reliable, durable, unstoppable. Jack keeps your business moving forward with power you can trust. Call us on +233 244 322228. Triton Motors and Jack. Driving Ghana, driving success. Jack, designed with Ghana in mind.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for our October intake at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience in Ghana. For more information, contact us at +233 030 211 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Who is calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Ghana. It's a new year and Bills Microcredit is here to support your dreams. If you're not working but want to start a business, don't let money stop you. With just your Ghana card, you can get a loan to turn your ideas into reality. Already running a business? Need more capital? Or are you a salary worker looking for extra funds? Bills offers fast and easy loans with no collateral, no deposit, and no SUSI savings required. Wherever you are, whatever you need, Bills makes it happen. Call Bills Microcredit today. Call 0596 920 833 or 0302 200 390 and get started. Bills is licensed and regulated by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways.
Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank accounts too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
We asked.
Right, so welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And I know there are many of you who are excited about the fact that the rate of inflation has reduced to 9.4 from 11.5. But of course, the critical question is, and so what? What does this mean? What's its impact? We're getting onto the phone line shortly to speak to Professor Peter Quartey. But is your organization privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, image, location, email, bank account number? Listen, because you might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or small one, you must respect people's rights to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You receive the necessary training, advice, and be guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect the information you collect about people. Register your company or business, organization or association. It's simple and online. No need to move from the comfort of your home or office. Visit dataprotection.org.gh to register or call 0256 301 533 or 0308 040889 for assistance. Privacy is a responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
And you've been planning and waiting for that right time to make your move. Well, Stanbic Bank rates have dropped, and this is the time. Take those bold steps to fund your dreams and do that with Stanbic personal loans or the vehicle loan. We have the consumer finance loan as well as the solar loan or home loan and credit card. So be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. You can visit stanbicbank.com.ga to get started. Stanbic Bank.
Well, need fuel? Make the smart stop at Star Oil, Ghana's largest oil marketing company. With over 240 stations nationwide, Star Oil gives you high quality fuel, great service, and real value for money. That's why many Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. And with a Star card, you can enjoy safe, cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuel.
And I hope that possibly one of the reasons why you're getting fuel is because you're planning that board meeting or a strategy meeting and you need a conducive environment where you want to drive to.
Most definitely.
That should be Aqua Safari.
Sharp.
No need for stress at all. Aqua Safari is your solution. They have spacious conference rooms, beautifully designed and equipped with modern state-of-the-art technology, comfortable seats and adaptable seating arrangements. They also have first-class catering and customer service. And it comes with a stunning view of the Volta River and
I can bet you that Aqua Safari is indeed that solution. So the visit to the animal sanctuaries and inlands make you enjoy that cool, quiet and refreshing breeze from the river during lunch breaks that complements your meeting agenda. So if you're planning a conference today or a meeting, just call 054 01 10190 now. Aqua Safari Resort, bringing you closer to nature.
Great. Let's get to Professor Peter Quartey at the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research at the University of Ghana. Professor Quartey, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning. Winston, good morning to your colleague in studio. Good morning to the returning listeners.
Look at it from, this point. We've seen the rate of inflation from 11.5 to 9.4%. And the question really is, okay, and so what? What does this mean, Professor Quartey?
Well, it means prices are increasing, but not increasing so speedily like it used to be. So the rate of change in prices is now 9.4 compared to 11.5 the previous year. But I must say that we can credit this to our fiscal prudence. We can credit this to particularly the IMF program. When you sign on to a program and you respect the standards of the program, then certainly you are likely to see some of these gains happening. And I wish we will learn from this so that even when we exit from the IMF program, we'll continue to be disciplined as a nation. But one point I want to point out is that in as much as inflation is reducing, I'm concerned about the regional disparity, particularly the poor regions. The northeastern region, for instance, you find part of the northern region as well, very high rate of inflation compared to a place like Bono East and others. You can tell that where the food basket is, where food production is really on the increase, inflation is much lower compared to the regions where we are not witnessing high rates of food production. And it worries me because when livelihoods are threatened, when people's livelihoods are threatened, it certainly affects the way they behave. It can even generate into conflict. And therefore, policies should be directed towards reviving or supporting such areas to ramp up their food production to enhance their livelihood.
And talking about the regional inflation, I see Bono East, for instance, 1.2%. That is very low compared to, say, a place like Northeast, that is 20.1%, and in the Greater Accra region, 7.7%. This should give us an indication of where we should direct policy to, for instance. So, based on this, what do you say we do in the regions that have higher inflation?
Yeah, so, food plays a very critical part in fighting inflation, because inflation is basically more money chasing few goods. And therefore, if you want to address it, either you reduce the amount of money in circulation or enhance the production of goods and services, or do both, basically, depending on how you want to tackle inflation. Therefore, we have to enhance food production within the areas where we are reporting very high rates of inflation. And I think the challenge with that is we are not investing much into irrigation. Irrigated agriculture land, for instance, is less than 5%. And I think we have to move away from that, given the climate change challenges we are facing currently. Otherwise, if we can continue to rely on rain-fed agriculture, it's not sustainable, and we'll be witnessing such high rates of inflation in certain parts of the country. And that, for me, is a source of worry. Once our livelihood are threatened, already we are faced with illegal mining, where agricultural lands are being converted, are being poisoned, our water bodies are being poisoned, and therefore our food basket is threatened. So if we don't do something now, it will get to a point where we have to import our food. Already, look at the rate of inflation for imported and locally produced food. Imported food, the rate of inflation is 8.7%. Locally produced is 12.2%. It tells you the inefficiency in our production. It tells you our cost of production of local goods are higher than when we import them. No wonder we are always importing and our exchange rate is always challenged.
That's a great point you make there. And so you're saying we have to find a way of reducing the locally produced items, or where the rate of inflation for August it was 12.2, in September 10.1, but imported items from 9.5 in August to 7.4 in September. I always like it when we know, okay, so what do? You say we should look at that. That's something we'll come to later on. But you talked about the fiscal prudence and the IMF program. Help us understand, what are we doing differently now to actually take us to where we are today?
Yes, so if you look at the IMF program, the triggers are clearly stated. Your expenditure threshold, your budget deficit, how much deficit you should run. And you see that there is a push to enhance revenue mobilization, and then also a handle on our debt GDP, so that we don't borrow and find ourselves not being able to pay. There are other policies to inject efficiency in revenue mobilization, efficiency in the energy sector, and many other things that you find under the program. I believe after going through such a program, all the reviews, there are lessons to be learned, lessons to encourage efficiency, which I think the GRA is doing, and I hope they can speed up that process so that we are able to mobilize more resources domestically than we do currently. We also have to inject efficiency in our spending. Gift-made system. Oftentimes we hear about the gift-made system where all expenditures from the MMDAs will be tracked, etc. Unfortunately, we still continue to record off-budget spending, all kinds of spending that do not pass through the gift-made system. I hope the Minister of Finance will stick to his word and track the rate so that we will be able to track expenditures and ensure that we are prudent with our spending. We are able to monitor spending. We are able to ensure value for money. Unless we do that, we can raise all the revenue that we can, but a lot of them will go into waste. There's too much inefficiency in our spending. There's too much waste in our system. So these are the things we have to do under the IMF program, and I believe we should learn. We have been to the IMF for 17 times, and I think by now we should have learned the good lessons and be able to be independent in managing our economy.
Great. But Professor Quartey, before we go, I know you have a meeting, so before we wrap it all up, we've the original target was not to achieve a single-digit inflation this year. We've achieved it now. Based on your analysis, does it look like we'll go down further before the end of the year?
Well, the last quarter of every year, inflation tends to be slightly higher than you find in the first 2 quarters or so. So I don't expect us to deviate too much from what we have currently. But then we also have to have a throw in this portion. Some level of inflation is good. If you continue to reduce expenditure, the government doesn't spend, you fighting inflation at the expense of your infrastructure, you're fighting inflation at the expense of jobs, you would be found wanting. Some level of inflation is good. There has been estimates about optimal rate of inflation. Some have put it at between 10 to 12 or 15% for a developing country like ours. So in as much as a lower rate of inflation is good, too much attention to reduce inflation below a certain threshold will not augur well for a developing country like, because we need to develop, we need to pump money into infrastructure, we need to pump money into irrigation. So let's strike a delicate balance and get an optimal rate of inflation.
Winston, I was just going to ask Prof about food inflation as well. The reason why we don't see a corresponding decline as well each time we have this headline or significant drop. You take a look at the headline drop, it's somewhere around 14.4% as the government statistician is telling us. But you compare that to what's happening to food, it's dropped down to 11% as compared to 14.4%, I believe, as of September last year. So why don't we constantly have, that corresponding drop also in food inflation?
Yeah, so it goes back to my point about the need to do more commercial farming, the need to do more irrigated agriculture. We are not producing as much as we could. We are not, and even where we enhance production, we don't store them. We are not able to add value. So when we are in season, you find tomato in abundance, you find other food products in abundance. Off season, then inflation tends to escalate. So we have to have proper processing, storage of some of the food products. Our cost of production, as I mentioned, locally produced, is also high compared to imported products. It means we are inefficient in our production. We need to inject some efficiency in our production to ensure that our cost becomes comparable with what pertains in other countries. That is why we find our farmers going to Burkina Faso to bring in tomato, to bring in onions, etc.
All right, Professor Peter Quartey, thank you very, very much for joining us this morning. Please enjoy the rest of your day.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Great. Blessed. So there you have it, Professor Peter Quartey joining us. But look, I've been looking at the data, and Blessed, I think I should just share this with you. Now, the lowest region, the region with the lowest inflation is the Bono East region. Watch this. The rate of inflation was 6.1% in August. Then it reduces to 1.2%. But in the Northeast region, from 15.1 to 20.1%. So you would ask, what is causing the Northeast region?
Yeah.
I'll share with you, the drivers of inflation. But before that, if you go to the Northeast region, so it says disaggregation of food and non-food inflation in the Northeast region. Now, if you look at, say, fish and other seafood, the rate of inflation is 116%. Okay? When it gets to, say, tea and other plant products for infusion, 107%. Coffee and coffee substitutes, 80%. Fruits and nuts, 54%. Milk and other dairy products and egg, 45%. Live animals, meat and other parts of slaughtered animals, 39%. Vegetables, tubers, plantain, cooking bananas and pulses, 10.9%. Fruit and vegetable juices, 10.1%. When it comes to sugar and desserts, is minus 5.2. Ready-made food and other food products, minus 8.3. Oils and fats, minus 9.0. Cereals and cereal product, minus 18.9. But this is it when it comes to non-food inflation. Mobile communication services, let's pay attention. 307%.
Wow.
So we need to find out what could be causing all of these things. Then you have parts and accessories for personal transport equipment, 122, garments 118, medicine 112, solid fuel 95, shoes and other footwear 94, tertiary education 91. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is the issue if you go to the Northeast region. But if you go to, say, the top 20 contributors to inflation, you're looking at herrings, smoked, 23%.
It's always high.
Vegetable oil, 50%. Charcoal, 43.8%.
Wow.
So we need to check that. Ginger is 113.8%. Electricity, 36.4%. When it comes to onions, 33%. And then there's one that shocked me. English textbook, 15.4%.
Wow.
So these are the 20 contributors. So these are things that you have to look at. So you know where the increases are.
Yeah.
What do you do? And it's obvious we know what we can do. We know what we can do. For instance, okay, this whole bit about how do you call it? Herrings and all of that. We know what we can do. We know the things that we can do. Why the increase in the price of herrings, for instance? Why are certain foods in short supply around this time? And so once they're in short supply, it means that we have to pay more for it. What can we do to ensure that we have all year farming? And these are things we've talked about. So I'm happy that, these days it's not just like the past, then we just put out the figures and said, this is what we've achieved, and end of story. We're actually directing areas that government should focus on. So, the Minister of Food and Agriculture, please focus on these things. Okay, all the things about Feed Ghana, the Kunkokon Kitinkiti initiative and everything. Let's make sure. Because if you look at, I just looked at, for instance, refuse disposal, the rate of inflation, for 2020, for September is 25.7%. Okay, that of yam in August it was 23.8, but in September it is 11.8%. So the rate of increase is going down. Right. Anyway, this is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. When we return after these messages, we talk about DsTV, the matters arising.
DsTV.
The nation is full of surprises. Besin that we still live in crisis. Cantamanto, Kokoshen, Yama prices. ECG for some who play one more tactics. And then I doom so watching on a pipe. Tonyama so ne ye bedroom ne five. Fele wo gallon not save your life. When you are the I want to into our tight. Kufon point who so Namakofa pro. Process so call ya no buy the tro. Parliament for no more boy bro. Me you Ghana hunto my capital bell. You call your name and Obi a chance and the boss be in the D. Cause the canal law could be Sasumesi. Trot crass, you put on the sea. Petro, ya tutu momenti, but to mint the bottle could have one person wait to become. Casapra go chance so see the boom into Henny Copia with just straight to bedroom or Mampeyi Yamawa Chassi. If you see will be any manuate. The show so I was a papa cratchy. I hope say baby a dollar need to know what's wanted. Internet a born it young fees. Si Kenya wouldn't here was ya gish. Economy ne mumpiti to Greece. A comtina Ghana for the do any piece. DsTV pocket money, the Deco Aturian Chemesi Mimaso. Yet will be a friend so I didn't fancy one. So what mine is say ya, says ya naso. This is for Munya Redia. Jemu Boko from my mafia. Unyakoma, Unim Webian, Gojinandi Padomuka who said here. Yapan supporto se singota mwa assemblyman ti baby ta kontomwa assembly ko fiwa yo kaya wamwa obi eni ko bompa ye de tompa bua ibola so de ne ho akim ohia buburo ye da so atim edu abato anamuhwe obi enim ahokira ne ba na woyi ne ho afim sese de prepaid ye bu ne tot ECG force ye besi am court dollar hunting croford ye maka pot obi ambobo se akoso bia ye hot Ghana economy ne nim celebrity cause pineapple juice ne nam service nyame photo nya sabena minibi wa minor tete minia what a pity yentie gimafuaka oko kanso ahoma soaba abato na mbeto afa cause ne meto ama ne bia mania ha wo brema dindin ne nipa be die ti wan hwe ne you can imagine. Don't miss
the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Ghana, the wait is over. The grand finale of the Energy Commission Senior High School Renewable Energy Challenge is here. Watch as 6 outstanding schools, Presbyterian Boys SHS Presekli Gon, Adidome Senior High School, Ahantaman Girls Senior High School, Ola Girls Secondary School Kenyase, Damongo Senior High School, and Dabopa Technical Institute compete for the ultimate title of Ghana's Clean Energy Champion. Join us on Tuesday, 7th October 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center at 10 a.m. Who will rise to the top? Catch the thrilling finals live on Joy News at 10 a.m. prompt. The Senior High School Renewable Energy Challenge is powered by the Energy Commission and the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition in partnership with the Ghana Education Service and the Ghana TVET Service, and with support from GIZ, Ashes University, Volta River Authority, Greenfield Ambassadors, Star Oil, and the PURC. Media partner, Joy News.
Sasso, sasso, come tonton preko. Sasso, sasso, come tonton preko. Edrana drami ne buseshe. Ye hakesia ne mambewe. Minya me pone me sasso spray. Every mosquito study run away. Tonton preko, sasso sasso, mi se come tonton preko. Come tonton preko, sasso, come tonton preko. Nani sham ne die, demo stronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But you know what? Let's get interactive here on the Super Morning Show. Join us on X, use the hashtag JoySMS, and then on WhatsApp 05511119997. Did you renew your DsTV subscription yesterday? What was the experience? Did you downgrade it so you could enjoy the same package, or you decided to be upgraded to the next one by paying for the same package, or maybe you upgraded also, or if you're on premium, you've decided to take part in the raffle competition, raffle to go to see the match in England, the EPL match. Share your thoughts with us, okay? Get on to X, use the hashtag JoySMS, and then on WhatsApp 05511119997. But you know, it's a winning season again, and this time, Charlie, I'm not just chasing wins, I'm collecting them. The luckiest is back again, is bigger, better, with chances to change your life, blessed. Let me show you 2 easy ways to get in the game. First, grab your phone, dial *712#, choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, or option 2 to buy for someone else who want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I do that myself. But go with option 1 again. Prefer to choose your own ticket number. That's option 2. Confirm your payment with Momo, and then bam, you're in.
Yeah.
Now, the online way, head to theluckiestafrica.com and register. Tap on community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose for you. You can buy a ticket for someone else too. When it's time to pay, use Momo if you're in Ghana, or pay with your Ghana card if you're abroad. One ticket can multiply your money by 500 times, and your whole community could win 10 times over. This is your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because Charlie, luck is everywhere.
It has to be everywhere. It has to be everywhere. Well, we all want a little more in life, isn't it? A little more sleep before the alarm goes off, a little more time to finish that project, and a little more butter for bread, isn't it? So let's be honest, it's more about getting a little more. And take Nee, for example, who's now crafting a life of more with the ABSA Ultimate account. So is the ABSA Ultimate account, it's just not a banking product for Nee. It is also a chance to have more. So Nee is not the only one enjoying from this. ABSA Ultimate account is giving you that retrenchment insurance cover of up to 50,000 Ghana cedis, and hospital cashback benefits, access to seamless digital solutions of up to 1 million Ghana cedis travel insurance cover, and you also have over 30 benefits on this very account. Want more? Of course you do. So because more is always better, your story matters to ABSA.
So here's the great news from the Bank Hospital. A new advanced surgical option is here with less pain, faster recovery, and smaller scars. From the 1st to the 31st of October, the Bank Hospital is offering advanced laparoscopic surgery, a minimally invasive procedure that ensures a shorter hospital stay. And guess what? It's all happening under the care of the Bank Hospital's dedicated surgical team. Plus, there's a 10% discount for paying and insured patients. So don't wait. Book your consultation today. For enquiries or to book, reach them on 053 100 8227. The Bank Hospital. Good health for everyone. T's and C's apply.
And Accra, get ready. October 10, 11. That's when we'll be having the multiple Grammy Award-winning jazz musician Marsalis and the world's greatest jazz orchestra, the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. They'll be performing live at the Plus 223 Jazz Bar and Grill. Experience 2 unforgettable nights of pure jazz excellence from New York to Accra. This is a one-in-a-generation cultural moment. So tickets are limited. Secure yours now before they sell out. You can get tickets. They are available at Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill. Or you can call or WhatsApp 024 161 1822 for tickets and enquiries. October 10, 11, 8 p.m. each night with Marsalis and the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra live in Accra. Also featuring drummer Helen Riley. Then we have percussionist Widdy Brimer and vocalist Chanel Jones. So this event is presented to you by the Ghana Jazz Foundation and Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill.
Great. So let's listen to what Sam George Nate, who is the Communications and Digital Technology and Innovation Minister, what he said when he was interviewed by Evans Mensah on PM Express on Tuesday night.
Based on what you said yesterday, yes, tomorrow, in my case,
yes,
I still will pay 570
because you want to pay 570 and watch premium
price reduction. I still will pay 570.
No. What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch your Compact Plus or Premium?
I want my Compact Plus.
Then you don't need to pay 570. You need to pay 380. You need to drop and save yourself 190. You save yourself 190 Ghana cedi, pay 380, and you will still watch Compact Plus.
Compact Plus is still 570. Is it not?
The content is worth 570.
Compact Plus is still 570.
The content is worth 570.
Compact
Plus.
It's
being offered to you at 380.
Compact Plus is still 570. Is it not?
I'm sure at this stage.
It's a simple yes or no, Sam George.
No.
Compact Plus is not 570.
To watch Compact Plus, per what we have announced, if you pay 380 Ghana cedis tomorrow, you will get Compact Plus.
Again, because you are premium and I'm Compact Plus, so we are using what we both subscribe to.
And
I come back to my question. I'm using myself now because I have a subscription.
You still want to watch your Compact Plus, right?
Sam George, let me ask a simple question. This is important for people tomorrow. I am saying I am Compa Plus.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
I will still pay 570 for Compa Plus.
That would be a choice you choose to make because you now want to watch premium content. That is not on Compact Plus.
Compact Plus is still 570.
No.
Compact Plus is still 570.
The content is worth 570.
Compact
It's
Plus
being offered to you at 380.
Compact Plus is still 570. Is it not?
I'm sure at this stage.
It's a simple yes or no, Sam George.
No.
Compact Plus is not 570.
Listen, to watch Compact Plus, per what we have announced, if you pay 380 Ghana cedis tomorrow, you will get Compact Plus.
Again, because you are premium and I'm Compact Plus, so we are using what we both subscribe to.
And
I come back to my question. I'm using myself now because I have a subscription.
You still want to watch your Compact Plus, right?
Sam George, let me ask a simple question. And this is important for people tomorrow. I am saying I am Compa Plus.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
I will still pay 570 for Compact Plus.
That would be a choice you choose to make because you now want to watch premium content. That is not on Compact Plus.
Compact Plus is still 570.
No.
Compact Plus is not.
Evans, you can repeat it 1,000,000 times, and 1,000,000 times I'll look you in the eyeball and tell you that unless you choose.
But those are your words yesterday, Sir George. Your word says.
My words were.
Those on Compact Plus, you pay 570. And you get more channels.
Evans,
that moves you.
This is the speech.
To the
speech I read yesterday is what I'm holding here. You didn't read the speech. You didn't write it. I wrote it and I read it. This is what I said. I said today, from the new arrangement effective from 1st October 2025 are as follows. When I got to column 4, I said compact. The monthly pricing bouquet is 380 Ghana cedis.
So that is compact.
You asked me what I said. You asked me what I said.
Yes, that's compact. Yes.
You asked me what I said.
Yes.
I said, if you pay compact 380 Ghana cedis, you get to watch Compact Plus content, which is valued at 570 cedis, which means you get 12 more channels. Those 12 more channels are what were the difference between Compact and Compact Plus, saving you 33% in value, 190 Ghana cedi.
Yes.
If you choose, and then I went on and said, if you choose to pay Compact Plus, 570.
No, read exactly what you said, Sam George. For
I'm reading. Plus. If you choose to pay Compact Plus at 570, you will get to watch premium subscription with 18 more channels valued at 865.
So
the question here is this. That's why I asked you. And that's Evans.
Again, from what you said.
Evans, I don't want to. No, wait.
You read what you said.
But let me land. Evans, I don't want to assume that you are being a merchant of mischief this evening.
No, I'm not.
Good.
I'm not. It's simple for me because I pay, you pay. Yesterday, when my subscriptions expired, if indeed expired yesterday, I would have paid for Compa Plus 570. What you just read. Tomorrow, when I show up to pay, I'll still pay 570. What I get is additional channels. It's the reason why you were careful in your choice of words. Increase value offer and not price reduction, is it not?
The Ghana Education Service will need to do a lot more in comprehension in our basic schools, because if this is your understanding, it's a big source of worry for us as a country.
Yesterday,
no. You see, when you were speaking, Evans, if you will keep interjecting me every 10 seconds, then let's end it. Then you can go ahead and do a monologue. When you were asking your question or making your
570.
You've made that point. You've made that point 5 times or 6 times, and it is moot. It is invalid. It is non-factual. It is non-factual. It is laden with mischief, and for me, I treat it with the contempt it deserves. The point I'm making to you is very simple.
And tomorrow, by the way, but I'll allow you.
And right now, you're engaging in heckling. Are you aware? Do you realize you're engaging in heckling?
And I'm going to say something for our audience.
You're engaging in heckling.
I want you to respect the audience.
We do. And I expect you to do same as well, because you shouldn't be inflicting ignorance on our audience.
No, it's a question.
No, you asked the question, I've given you the answer. There's an answer you want, which you won't get out of me.
And I'll allow you to make it. You are here till that. I know me and you.
Sure.
But I just want you to just caution you that because we are doing this for our audience. Yes, I subscribe, you subscribe.
Yes.
But you're not speaking to me. You're addressing people, right?
But I'm using you as a classic example for them. Yes.
I want you to respect the audience.
I do have a lot of respect for them, and I expect you as well to respect them.
Wait.
Yes, respect must be both sides.
Remember.
Yes.
I'm here only asking questions that people will ask.
Yes.
And I'm saying it's a legitimate question for anybody to ask you that yesterday on Compact Plus, before Sam George announced, I was paying $570. Tomorrow when I show up, I'll still pay $570, but I'll get additional channels. That is a question that anybody who is on Compact Plus like me will ask you, Sam George. And I'm asking you on behalf of those individuals. So when you say that when that person asks that question, GES must look at their English, you're disrespecting the audience. And I'm asking you, I'm telling you, you shouldn't do that. Stick to the explanation. Because whenever I'm asking you, somebody is asking that question. And that's all we do as journalists. That's all I'm going to say. And then I'm going to ask the question because I know people will ask that question. If you get out, people will ask. So I must ask you that, but do not bring that in. When you're not disrespecting me. I don't feel offended, but you were offending somebody who asked that same question. I'm asking you. So please answer that question for that individual who asked that answer, who needs that answer to the question I'm asking you tonight.
Can I speak?
Absolutely, yes.
It's unfortunate you choose to be very petty and try to play up sentiments and say that I'm disrespecting anybody. I've not disrespected anybody. And nobody who wants to be objective, who's watching us, would have repeated the same question 6 times, gotten the level of explanation that I gave 6 times and still asked the question, except that person is seeking to be a merchant of mischief. You've asked that question 6 times, you're asking it the 7th time, and I'm saying to you, if you ask it 1,000 times, the response is the same because facts are sacred. They cannot change. What was announced yesterday is clear. You're a Compact Plus customer today. Compact Plus today, 30th September, is $570. You pay $570, all you get to watch is the Premier League, all you get to watch is the Champions League, and all you get to watch is La Liga and Serie A. If you pay $570 tomorrow, you no longer get Compact Plus. You become a premium subscriber for $570. Because what makes you a Compact Plus subscriber is not the name of the bouquet. It is the content in the bouquet. So what makes you a Compact Plus customer is the content you watch. If tomorrow you want to get that same content you were getting today as a Compact Plus subscriber, what you need to do is pay the price of Compact, which is $380. Save 190 Ghana cedis. Use it to buy a nice shoe for a kid who is in an orphanage and get a blessing for it. You pay $380, you get to watch all the content on Compact Plus.
So that's what transpired on PM Express on Tuesday night, the 30th of September 2025. When we return after these messages, we'll be reading a lot of your thoughts. And also I asked a very simple question. Maybe you've already renewed your subscription. Did you upgrade? Did you downgrade? Did you maintain? What was the experience? I'd love to know, what your thoughts are here on the Super Morning Show. Join us on X, use the hashtag JoySMS, then on WhatsApp 055 1111 997.
Your world, your prosperity, your bold future.
If the people you're spending the most of your time with are not part of your value creation, forget your tools and forget your skills. You're not going anywhere.
This October, why don't you unlock the transformative power of culture and language? Get ready, it's the bold new normal. Join Lucy Quist with her renowned lineup of change makers at this year's The Bold New Normal Conference 2025, 8 a.m. on October 25th at the Enclave Gardens, East Legon, Ghana. Theme: the transformative power of culture and language, rethinking socialization for prosperity. Tickets available now. www.egotickets.com. Search The Bold New Normal or dial *713*33*45#. Platinum sponsor: Margins ID Group. Sponsors: MTN, Stamping Bank, Type, Media Partners, Dominion TV, Joy 99.7 FM, and Sunny FM.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu,
colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
The luckiest, luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest, luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. Money we define, every day and night. Mama, dada, keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest, last time 712 hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 CD, luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest, the teacher got the market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, yeah, for everyone. Yeah. Star 712 hush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
Hello, Ghana! It's the time of the year! Raise your steins for the Oktoberfest Beer Festival, Ghana's premier 5-star hotel, and your CIMG Hospitality Facility of the Year. Labadi Beach Hotel brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest 2025.
To the Brewfest, raise up your stein. Sing for the lager, the stout and the wine. Cheer for the ale that will carry us through. There's no greater calling than raising a brew.
Performing live once again in Ghana is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Experience traditional German food and beers on Friday, 3rd and 4th October 2025 at the magnificent Addison Pavilion. For enquiries and reservations, please call 0540-109995 or 0244-747670. Oktoberfest Beer Festival 2025. Come, let's party! Oktoberfest Beer Festival 2025 is proudly supported by Multimedia Group, Brussels Airlines, Media General, Guinness Ghana, Accra Brewery, and Heritage Beer.
October welcomes you to the EcoBank Only News Habitat Fair 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. It's time to turn your home ownership dreams into a lived reality. Whether you're breaking ground, building up, or simply finishing your space, EcoBank Only News Habitat Fair is designed with you in mind. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and brought to you by Drive EVGH, Drive into a Sustainable Future, and supported by Virtual Security Africa, security for all, safety and home solutions. You think of a door? We have it. Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Gold Key Properties, transforming the landscape. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app. Bako, services Bebre. Special Gardens, memorable living. DBS Industries Limited. We truly are your roof experts. Door Masters, the best indoors. Lash Fortune Limited, unleashing luxury with perfection, one space at a time. LandlordAfrica.com, bringing the real estate industry to your doorstep. The Builders Market. Bathroom, get it right. Right House Energy Limited. Let's build smarter energy together. Masters in solar installation. Syntex Tank. Air strong, air tough. Automation Ghana. West Africa's choice for smart solution. Interplast. We make sure water reaches you. Even space. U-Bent Security. Doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes. Beautiful homes, wise investment. Western Villas, where dreams meet reality. MTN, everywhere you go. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Dream it, own it, live it.
Based on what you said yesterday,
yes,
tomorrow, in my case,
yes,
I still will pay 570.
Because you want to pay 570 and watch premium.
Price reduction. I still will pay 570.
No. What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch your Compact Plus or Premium?
I want my Compact Plus.
Then you don't need to pay 570. You need to pay 380. You need to drop and save yourself 190. You save yourself 190 Ghana cedi, pay 380, and you will still watch Compact Plus.
Compact Plus is still 570. Is it not?
The content is worth 570.
Compact Plus is still 570.
The content is worth 570.
Compact
Plus. It's being offered to you at 380.
Compact Plus is still 570. Is it not?
I'm sure at this stage.
It's a simple yes or no, Sam George.
No.
Compact Plus is not 570.
To watch Compact Plus, per what we have announced, if you pay 380 Ghana cedis tomorrow, you will get Compact Plus.
Again, because you are premium and I'm Compact Plus, so we are using what we both subscribe to.
And
I come back to my question. I'm using myself now because I am a subscriber.
You still want to watch your Compact Plus, right?
Sam George, let me ask a simple question. And this is important for people tomorrow. I am saying I am Compact Plus.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
I will still pay 570 for Compact Plus.
That would be a choice you choose to make because you now want to watch premium content.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best. Enjoy 99.7 FM.
Welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show. And some of you have started sending in your messages. We're going to be reading all of them shortly. Keep them coming on WhatsApp 05511119997. We'll activate the phone lines also. I want to understand from you, okay? If you've renewed your subscription, did you upgrade? Did you downgrade? You could reach us on 0302216541 and then 05511119997. Now, the Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited's back to school promotion is here with us once again. So from now to October 31 this year, Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited is offering a generous 10 to 20% discount on all school items, including pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and more across all our branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, and Cape Coast. Parents, teachers, and students, please hurry while stock lasts. For more information, call 0302-764-101 or 0302-764-209 or send an email to info@kingdomstoreonline.com. You can also visit their website, kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply.
And just a reminder this morning that you've been planning and waiting for the right time to make that move. Stanbic Bank rates have dropped, and this is the time. Take the bold steps now to fund your dreams with a Stanbic personal loan, vehicle loan, consumer finance loans, solar loan, home loan, or credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. Stanbic Bank.
So the wait is finally over. The grand finale of the Energy Commission Senior High School's Renewable Energy Challenge is here. Watch 6 outstanding schools: Presbyterian Boys, Presec Legon, Adidome SHS, Ahantaman Girls SHS, Ola Girls Secondary School, Kenya Said, Damongo SHS, and Dabukba Technical Institute compete for the ultimate title of Ghana's Clean Energy Champions. It's on Tuesday the 7th of October. 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center at 10 a.m. Who will rise to the top? Catch the thrilling finals live on Joy News at 10 a.m. prompt. The SHS Renewable Energy Challenge is powered by the Energy Commission and the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition in partnership with the Ghana Education Service, Ghana TVET Service, and with support from GIZ, Ashesi University, Volta River Authority, Greenfield Ambassador, Star Oil, and PURC. Media partner, Joy News.
And the good news is that numbers don't lie. Over 1,000 winners this week have had their share of the Still Saga promo, from 100 cities to 200 cities e-cash, brand new Yellow Bees routers, and even up to 2,000 cities in weekly prizes. And here's the big one. Keep transacting on the Momo app and you could walk away with the ultimate prize, a jaw-dropping 100,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, and remember, it's not just about payments on money transfers, it's also bank to wallet transactions, savings on loans and investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms will qualify you. So you stand a chance of winning, and that is awaiting you now. So download the Momo app, keep transacting, and you too can say Menzaga. Yes, and it's from MTN.
Yes, from MTN. So yesterday, I was doing my own checks, blessed, because then earlier in the afternoon, MultiChoice Africa released a statement. FAQs.
Yes.
And in that statement, point 9 struck many of you.
Yeah.
They said you couldn't downgrade
or upgrade.
You could upgrade actually, but you couldn't downgrade. So you just had to go for your package and then you'd be upgraded to the next. So many of you started questioning what the minister said. Then subsequently, MultiChoice, released another one that said, "Oh no. They go with the minister's joint press statement, and everything is as it was read at the press statement." So I did my own checks, and following those checks, I realized that what I was told was that the earlier statement, I think the 5-page one, which raised a lot of doubt, was not supposed to have been released. So the second one, the one that clarified the situation. But of course, it's for a 3-month period. And after 3 months,
there'll be a review.
There will be a review. They would sit down to consider it. There'll be another engagement. So after 3 months, they will sit down.
That's right.
So that's it. That's what I found out. But I want to know, those of you who tried renewing your subscriptions yesterday, how did it go? Right. The phone lines have been activated. What was your experience? 0302 216 541 and then 05511119997. 0302 216 541 05511119997. Okay, great. And many of you have started sending your messages already. Kindly share those messages with us.
Indeed, lots of interesting ones, of course, coming through. This one says, good morning. This is Tasha, listening to us at Wesley Gone, Accra. We wanted to step down or downgrade our DsTV package, but the app did not give us the option to do so. So that's one direct response, perhaps, to the concerns you are raising and finding out from our listeners. This one also says, I paid for family valued at 190 Ghana cedis yesterday, and I'm currently enjoying compact valued at 380 Ghana cedis. Yesterday I was able to watch Barca and the PSG game, which I would not have enjoyed on the family bouquet. Simple. That's coming through from Nikki, writing to us in Tamale. Let's do more. This one says, I'm Kintako from Sunyain. He says that all MultiChoice or DsTV needs to do is for competition to set in. So the government and the Ministry of Communication should create an enabling environment to allow competitors into the market to end this whole controversy of price reduction or whatsoever. My regards to Honorable Sam George and Mr. Hamza Suhini.
Right, so the phone lines have been activated now, 0302 216 541 and then 05511119997. I want to know your experience. Have you renewed your subscription? Did you downgrade or upgrade? How was the experience? Let's go to South La, where Chidiak is. Chidiak, good morning.
Good morning, Winston.
Yes, sir.
Regards.
Regards to you also.
Thank you. There is a saying in speech, need to be corrected if there's any mistake from my side. The Ope Adi Dra Kotokonu, Yembona Bro, I think so.
Go ahead,
Why are
Chidiak.
they heckling the minister? But so many ministers came, they didn't fight for the citizen. The man who is making an effort is not being painted as an enemy. I don't understand this. So, you.
Okay, thank you very much, Chidiak in South Allah. Let's go to Community 19 where Kevin is. Kevin, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Kevin.
Thank you for this opportunity. I think that Sam John should have calmed down. What he has done, he has not reduced the price, but he has upgraded the subscription, which to me is not bad. But he shouldn't have, talked the way he spoke with Evans, because when you look at what he has done, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't understand because you have upgraded. It's like the whole Africa, we know about Compact Plus and whatever subscriptions they give. You have quest or you have talked to the DsTV guys and they have given us an upgrade. It's a matter of you communicating and then educating people to understand rather than filming and making people think that you are arrogant. So I think, to me, he has done well, but he needs to take his time to educate people.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. But have you renewed your subscription yet? Okay. Let's go to Cape Coast where Saeed is. Saeed, good morning.
Good morning, Winston.
Yes, Saeed.
Winston, I hope that I pull me here.
Nyamana dumana wa so mpai bo Saeed wa so hu ye bia
I don't know here. I watched the banter between Evans and the minister. To be honest with you, as a TV viewer, I got annoyed with Evans Mensah. The minister kept explaining. If you have your doubts, that's fine. He was going in circles. What do we want as people? As a people, we've been searching by DSTV for a very long time. For the first time, we have a minister who is bold, who is courageous, and he's taking the system on, and we don't like it. Listen, I've been using DSTV for a very long time. They've been running promos. The promo is just a month. They say pay this, we'll upgrade you for just 1 month. Let's even assume without admitting this is for 3 months. Is it not good news? Is it not letting the burden on our pockets? So please, let's give the minister the plaudits. You might not like his temperament, but he gets the job done. Winston, my contribution in.
Thank you very much, Saeed in Cape Coast. Let's go to Takwa where Frederick is. Frederick, good morning.
Let's go to Takwa where Frederick. Good morning.
Yes, Frederick, can you reduce the volume on your radio set? I'm sure you okay. I'm told we've lost Frederick. Have we lost Frederick? Okay, Frederick. Okay, he's on. Frederick, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Frederick. Please go ahead and share your thoughts with us.
Okay. I was on Compact Plus and I downgraded to Compact. I paid 380 yesterday.
So you downgraded to Compact?
Yes, I paid 380 yesterday.
And you still have Compact Plus?
Yes, I'm getting on the Compact Plus channels. Yes,
okay.
Yes, I had a few challenges, but it's been sorted out.
What were those challenges?
Oh, like one of the callers said, what I had was I wanted to do it through their self-service app, but it wasn't successful.
Oh,
okay. When I
okay.
called the call center this morning, they sorted me out.
Oh, okay. Good. So, the call center is where you got sorted out. Thank you very much, Frederick. And so the downgrade, according to Frederick, has worked. Let's stay in the Western region. Tadisco down, Michael, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Michael, how are you?
By God's grace. And you?
God is still taking care of his children. Michael, have you renewed your subscription between yesterday and today? What was the experience?
Not yet. I have not done it yet.
Okay. But you go ahead and make your point.
Yeah, it's like we have some perception about some people, which I think we need to stop. God has the way He created each and everyone and how each and everyone presents his or her faith. So if some George, that's a minister, we know how he talks, and he's always passionate about certain things. So, getting to a point, I was really mad about the host because you keep on asking certain questions and the person is explaining to you. We are all human beings. When you keep on pushing the person, the same answers you need, the person get tired in a way.
Okay.
So please, I'm begging some of the hosts that we have. If you know the person, know how to at least relate to the person, know how to ask certain questions, so the person also at least deal with you as he or he want to deal with you. So if somebody has that kind of the way he's talking, that's how he is. You can decide to like him or not, but that's how he is. So let's know how we ask certain questions so that people can also have those patience to give us those answers. So that is my take on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael in Tadisco down. Let's go to Laura. John, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah, John, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Have you renewed your subscription already?
My big brother from just in opposition have not changed yet.
Why do you say that?
Now you are a minister. You have to at least come down to your people. We are listening, or we are listening to you. You understand? Aha. Look at data. If you buy data, my brother, you will not use it, but data will just vanish like some Amoah come and vanish it away. Honorable San George, there are so many things that you have done in this country in opposition. The LGBT class and then the Galamsey. We are hearing.
Oh, John, sorry we lost you, John. In Laura, please try and reach us again, John in Laura. Let's go to Michelle Camp where Richard is. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Richard.
Please, I have been subscribing to the compact. Yes. So yesterday I realized I have been moved to the compact class.
After
so
hold on,
next time when I'm subscribing,
Richard, after you renewed your subscription,
not the compact class, meaning I've saved some 200 Ghana plus, which for me I am okay with it. Okay, so I think he's done a yeoman's job, and we should congratulate him. Instead of, I also listened to the interview. I wasn't okay with the one interviewing the minister though, because I realized maybe I don't know, but I think he's explained himself enough. Okay. We have still saved some money. Okay. You were on Premier and you were paying close to 900 Ghana cedis. Now you are paying 500. So I don't see why people are saying you've not saved anything. So that is my opinion. Thank you.
Yes, Richard. You said you were on Compact and you've been moved to Compact Plus. That is after you renewed your subscription, right?
Yes. Yes. I have renewed it earlier on. So it was yesterday that I realized that some channels have been added to my channel, meaning I've been upgraded.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So in future, if I'm subscribing, then I have to reduce my subscription. I hope you are getting me.
So you say you did not renew, but automatically you upgraded.
No, but I have renewed and I'm still in the system. I have paid already.
When did you pay?
Oh, I think somewhere last 2 weeks or so.
Last 2 weeks.
Yes, I paid the 380 something. I think 380 something.
And without paying, without renewing, you've been upgraded to Compact Plus, you say?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you very much, Richard from Michelle Camp. Let's go to Agbogba where Cooks is. Cooks, good morning.
Good morning, Evans. How are you, boss?
We're doing well by the grace of God. How about you?
One thing, with all due respect, for the first time, I'm very, very disappointed in Evans Mensah. Respect is reciprocal. You see, in communication, we have what we call agenda setting. It was so clear that Evans wanted to set an agenda. See, I am a Compact Plus subscriber. I have my same content, but I am paying for the Compact subscription. Isn't that savings? What else do you want this guy to talk about? You want to push things in the guy's throat, and when he says something, you go and say or tag him arrogant. Evans Mensah, you are very, 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 very I don't want to use the word, but that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Cooks. Let's go to Takrady. I think we can pick Samuel in Takrady, who will be our last caller. Samuel, good morning. Oh, I think, have we lost Samuel? Okay, so I think we can we go back to Samuel? Oh, okay. I think we've lost Samuel. Sorry about that, Samuel. You can also join us 0302-216-541 and then 0551111997. Jones, I think will be our last caller now. Is Jones on the line? Okay, we'll try and see if Jones is joining us here on the Super Morning Show. Okay, Jones is on now. Jones, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Jones.
I hope you guys are doing well.
God is taking care of us.
Yeah. My regards to the great Accra Regional Minister, Linda Okulu. I met her a Sunday on the Abomination, shopping myself. It's good. We should also experience it and see how we. With this DsTV saga, in fact, we are confused. I'm totally confused about this DsTV issue. We want reduction. It has been reduced. We wouldn't have got any issue. If the prices were reduced as we wanted, we wouldn't have these complications that they are putting in there. That is what is creating the whole. So let the prices be reduced. Then we know that compact we are paying this, family we are paying this, access we are paying this. Then all these complications, when they want to confuse it, then they bring all these things. So I'm totally confused. I am not, even though the children say yes, some channels are added, but I'm not feeling it. Thank you.
And that'll be all for our phone-in segments here on the Super Morning Show. But if you're passionate about working in the travel industry, if you want to become an airline ticketing agent, a travel agent, or you want to work as an airport passenger ground staff, then this is your time to level up with the Josh Training Institute. At Josh Training, they offer IATA and hospitality programs delivered by industry-experienced tutors. Programs offered include foundation in travel and tourism, consultancy in travel and tourism, managing the travel business, passenger ground services, air cargo introductory. If you're a university student studying tourism, hospitality, languages, or related fields, SHS graduate eager to step into the industry, or working professionals looking to upgrade your skills, then you can apply. And this is why you should choose Josh Training Institute. Tuition is only in 4 months. You also receive 3 months real-world internship experience. You enjoy hands-on practical lessons and training. This is your opportunity to earn internationally recognized IATA and Amadeus certification, your ticket to working in aviation travel agencies or the global hospitality industry. For more inquiries, call or WhatsApp now on 0257 457 472 0257 457 472. You can also visit their office at Asylum Down near the Asylum Down roundabout, or check their website joshtraininginstitute.com. Classes are enrolling now. Don't miss your chance to train, certify, and launch your dream career.
And we can't wait enough for the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, which is happening Friday, October 23 to October 26. We're welcoming you to the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, the Accra International Conference Center, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. It's time for you to turn your home ownership into that lived reality, and it's happening proudly supported by EcoBank. And of course, we know EcoBank is the Pan-African bank, brought to you also by Drive EVGA, Drive into a Sustainable Future. Lots of partners on board this year. Virtual Security Africa, Safety Homes and Solutions, Superlock Technologies Limited, DPS Pipes, Elegant Homes, Gold Key Properties, Ayuda, Special Gardens, DBS Industries Limited, Doormasters, Lesh Fortune, LandlordAfrica.com, The Builders Market, Right House Energy, Syntex Tank, Automation Ghana, Interplast, Yoban Security Doors, Clifton Homes, Western Villas, NMT, and everywhere you go. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. We say dream it, own it, and live it.
Hello, Ghana. You know, it's that time of the year. Raise your stains for the Oktoberfest Beer Festival Ghana's premier 5-star hotel, and your CIMG Hospitality Facility of the Year, Labadi Beach Hotel, brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest 2025. Good morning, Lexus Bill. Performing live once again in Ghana is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Catch all the actions with traditional German food and beer on Friday 3rd and Saturday 4th of October at the magnificent Adisa Pavilion. Oktoberfest Beer Festival 2025 is proudly supported by the Multimedia Group, Brussels Airlines, Media General, Guinness Ghana, Cry Brewery, and the Heritage Beer. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0540 109 995 or 0244 747 670. Oktoberfest Beer Festival 2025. Come, let's party!
Yes, indeed.
Whenever I say that, I remember Lexus Bill. Anyway, it's some 3 minutes to 10. That'll be all from us this morning here on the Super Morning Show. On behalf of the team led by Samuel, my name is Winston Amoah.
I'm blessed, Sogah.
Do have a lovely day.
Number one.